coming to you live here
Gabriel,
from
the daughter of
Mohawk High
Kimberly
School.
and
It
Matthew
is
Gabriel,
homecoming. We're going to turn it over for
has been
homecoming
actively
festivities.
involved in both athletics and academics throughout high school. She cheered through 9th grade before competing in track and field for 3 years. Currently in her 3rd year of soccer, Morgan has served as a 2-year captain for both the indoor and outdoor teams. She is a student leader serving as secretary of the Health Careers Club and Key Club, while also participating in the Conservation Club and the National Honor Society. Outside of school, Morgan enjoys spending time with family and friends. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year college.
Joey, the son of Erica and James Nail, is a member of the National Honor Society and Peer Leaders. He plays on both the football and basketball teams and serves as the captain of the football team. Outside of school, Joey enjoys spending time with friends, fishing, and golfing. After high school, he plans to attend Penn State University, where he is currently undecided on his major. Tess Green and Bobby Fadden.
Tess Green, the daughter of Jerry and Cody Green, has been a dedicated member of the Mohawk volleyball team for 5 years, and she has also played travel volleyball for 3 years with Mahoning Valley Premier. She was inducted into the National Honor Society last year and is an active member of Peer Leaders as well as a former member of the Health Careers Club. Outside of school, Tess enjoys reading, taking photos with her camera, and spending time with family and friends. After high school, she plans to attend college to pursue a degree in chemical engineering.
Bobby Fadden is the son of Robert and Anna Fadden. He has participated in basketball, football, baseball, golf, and track. In his free time, Bobby enjoys spending time with friends and family. After graduation, he plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in business. Regan Magno and Danny Monaco.
Regan Magno is the daughter of Frank and Melissa Magno. She has been a member of the volleyball, basketball, and softball teams, while also competing in travel softball for Team Pennsylvania. Regan is involved in Peer Leaders and was a member of the Spanish Club for 3 years. She has committed to play Division I softball at the College of the Holy Cross, where she will study biology as an undergraduate before pursuing dental school to become an orthodontist.
Danny Monaco is the son of Teresa and Dan Monaco. He participates in football and track and field, serving as a varsity captain both last year and this year. In track, Danny throws shot put and discus and hopes to break the school record for shot put. He is a member of the choir and chamber choir and has participated in Mohawk musicals, including The Wizard of Oz and Shrek the Musical. Danny hopes to continue competing in either football or track at the college level and plans to pursue a degree as an athletic trainer. Marley McBride and Trey Gangone.
Marley McBride is the daughter of Michael and Amanda McBride. She is a member of the National Honor Society, one of the varsity cheer squad captains, and co-captain of the volleyball team. Marley has been an active member of Peer Leaders and a 3-year member of the Spanish Club. Her future plans include attending nursing school and becoming a nurse midwife.
Trey Gangone is the son of Anthony and Jennifer Gangone. He has been a dedicated member of the Mohawk football team for 10 years. Trey is also an active musician participating in the marching band, concert band, jazz band, brass quintet, and chamber choir. He has participated in Mohawk musicals such as White Christmas, Shrek the Musical, and portrayed the Wizard of Oz in last year's production. Trey is a member of the academic games team and competed in the Agloa competitions. Outside of school, he plays with the Lawrence County Community Band, the Red Coat Band, and the Three Rivers Young People's Orchestra and Wind Symphony. After graduation, Trey plans to attend college to major in music education. Aaliyah McConaughey and Briar Crawford.
Aaliyah both the track and field and soccer teams for 3 years, earning a varsity letter each year. Aaliyah is involved in the Health Careers Club, Key Club, and Conservation Club. This year, she serves as a senior extreme leader and is also an active member of peer leaders. After graduation, she plans to attend a 4-year college to continue working toward her future goals.
Briar Crawford is the son of Brett and Aaron Crawford. He has been a 4-year member of the varsity basketball team and a 4-year letter winner in baseball. Academically, Briar serves as vice president of FBLA and is a member of the National Honor Society, peer leaders, peer mentors, and academic games. Outside of school, he enjoys spending time with family and friends. After graduation, Briar plans to attend a 4-year college to pursue a degree in accounting or finance. Riley Schaefer and Talon Swanson.
Riley Schaefer is the daughter of Josh and Jacqueline Barley and Zach Schaefer. A Mohawk lifer, Riley is proud to have played alongside many of her friends since pre-kindergarten soccer. She has played volleyball for Mohawk for 7 years and currently serves as team captain. Riley is also a member of the Peer Leaders Club and is well known for leading the unofficial Mr. Stratton fan club. Outside of school, Riley competes with Mahoning Valley Premier Volleyball Club. She works as a hostess at the Deersbrook Tavern in Darlington and is a member of the First United Presbyterian Church of Darlington. Riley enjoys fashion and creativity, is a fan of Starbucks and Morgan Wallen, and loves spending time with her 4 siblings. She is honored to be a part of the class of 2026 homecoming court and is grateful for the support of her family, friends, teammates, and community. After graduation, she plans to pursue a business-related degree with the goal of one day owning her own business.
Talon Swanson is the son of Jessica and Jeffrey Swanson. He is a member of the National Honor Society and participates in golf, basketball, and baseball at Mohawk. Outside of school, Talon enjoys spending time with friends, fishing, and golfing. After graduation, he plans to attend Kent State University and major in economics. And now welcome back last year's King and Queen, Avery Sun and Jackson Chapman.
Now for the crowning. This year's homecoming king is Danny Monaco.
And this year's homecoming queen is Tess Green.
Thank you everyone for joining in the festivities, and we hope you enjoy the game. And as always, go Warriors!
I would say the concession stand possibly in there, but I sincerely doubt it. That's the second door, the press box. I sincerely doubt it.
Coming to you live from the County of Champions high school football here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Tonight, Week 2, Game 3, as the Laurel Spartans travel south to take on the Riverside Panthers, and it's homecoming in Bessemer as the Mohawk Warriors host the Shenango Wildcats. Tonight's broadcast available at lcsportsnet.com, Facebook Live, streaming on X, City View Sportscast, the NFHS Network, and the Trib Live High School Sports Network. It's all brought to you by Maley Chiropractic, by MVP Insurance, by Castle Asphalt, by UPMC Orthopedic Care, by The Red Zone, by Medora Bonner Law, by Nick's Auto Body, by Doran Concrete, by Parada Jones McCree, by Gem Builders Incorporated, by the Newcastle Transit Authority, by Luxembourg Garbett Kelly and George, by Pontius Insurance, Joseph's Marketplace, the Crane Room Grill, Sims Cafe, Works in Progress Paint Services, the City Rescue Mission, the Tri-County Principals Association, and the Lawrence County Community Action Partnership. Welcome again here to our Castle Asphalt pregame show. Again, Week 2, Game 3 of the 2025 season. Castle Asphalt, they've been in the paving and construction business for nearly 20 years, using top-of-the-line equipment and resources, guaranteeing that your job is done correctly and efficiently. Innovative methods combined with years of experience. 6 games on tap for tonight. Final week before we get into conference games officially beginning next week here in Lawrence County. I'm James Dotson. We'll send you out to kickoff here at the top of the hour. But first, let's kick off our preview show with the county matchup going on tonight in Bessemer. Homecoming as the Mohawk Warriors host the Shenango Wildcats. Both teams looking to make a bounce back after a rough offensive outputs last week in county losses. Mohawk, they went right down the field to start the game last week on their opening possession, but ended up giving up 36 unanswered in their loss to Laurel, 36-6. And Mohawk will be without the services of Cass Stratton, unfortunately out with a leg injury sustained in that loss to Laurel. Looking for guys like Joey Nail to pick up the slot, and younger brother Lucas Stratton as well running the ball in that offense for sure. Shenango, on the other hand, could not get anything going offensively last week in Elwood City, or at home against Elwood City. 21-0 the loss, only 43 yards of offense in that game. Quarterback Nico DeSalvo does have 8 career rushing touchdowns, hoping to see him and that Cats offense get something rolling here a little better tonight against the Warriors. This game last year, well, like many games across Western PA, it was canceled due to storms in the area. Luckily, weather looks pretty good for tonight. I'll be joining Lee Moan in Bessemer in about 25 minutes' time for the call of that one for the Cats and the Warriors. This is the second longest second longest rivalry in terms of most games played is the Warriors and the Shenango Wildcats. The other game we'll have on the air tonight, Laurel traveling to Riverside. We're going to go on the road here tonight. This game also didn't place on Friday last year. It did on Saturday. The game was suspended really early last year due to the weather. Played almost in entirety on Saturday morning. Riverside won the game 9-7 over the Spartans. Laurel looking for a little payback tonight and looking to maintain their title as the only county team to remain undefeated. Nathan Hill, great start to the year for him. He has a pair of rushing touchdowns in each of the first 2 games for the Spartans. And Lucas Santini at quarterback, been very efficiently. Hasn't had to do nearly as much throwing as he did early on last year. So great stuff so far for the Laurel Spartans. The Panthers, they're 1-1 coming off of a Cinderella season really last year from their defense. This year, offense going to be asked to do a little bit more. Quarterback Aiden Gagos, just a sophomore, but threw for a pair of touchdowns and ran for another in their win against Northgate last week. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza, they'll be on the call for that one. Kickoff about 20 minutes from now. 4 other games going on in the county, though, tonight. We'll look at the full schedule of games when our Castle Asphalt pregame show continues here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling Axe. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. Axe can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call Axe today.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Just like going to the doctor, our homes need a checkup too. If your home is not properly weatherized, you could be at risk for symptoms that cause unhealthy ailments and higher utility bills. The Weatherization Assistance Program is the key to reducing utility costs and increasing comfort in your home. Services include an in-home energy audit to inspect your furnace and hot water tank, check for air sealing around windows and doors, and ensure adequate insulation and ventilation. Learn more at lcap.org or call the Department of Healthy Homes to get your checkup today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction pregame show. Castle Asphalt and Construction, they know the importance of making a good first impression. No matter how elegant your home or office may be, while matching it with poor road surfaces can make your friends and potential clients regret making the trip. Get your free estimate at castleasphalt.com. We'll get you out to Riverside or Mohawk, depending on which game you're watching here tonight. Get you out there here in about 4 or 5 minutes time. There is one other game going on featuring two county teams going toe-to-toe here tonight. That's Elwood City hosting Neshannock. Both games lost their opener, but then won convincingly last week to go to 1-1. Tyler Smiley, 2 touchdowns last week throwing. Richard Curtin ran for the final one in a 21-0 Elwood win last week over Shenango. And Gino Mazzocca for Neshannock, he accounted for 4 touchdowns last week in Neshannock's win, 42-6 over Union. Anthony Aiken, by the way, scored a touchdown, also intercepted 3 passes on defense. He was our MVP in that game for the Neshannock Lancers. You can watch that game, Elwood and Neshannock, at Helling Stadium. Brad Windhurst, Thad Sturgeon will be on the call with Elwood City Sports. You get the links to all these games, by the way. Follow us on Facebook or on Twitter. We post those links each and every Friday night. Union in non-conference play will be taking on fellow 2A school and ranked 2A school Washington in non-conference play. Young Scotty's team really struggled to sustain any offense in their opener last week. In fact, it was Armonte Booker, the freshman, getting a kick return touchdown late as the only points against Neshannock. Won't get any easier again against a ranked Washington team. You're going to hear the name Tristan Reed a lot. He'll play wide receiver next year at Miami of Ohio, but he's the quarterback for the Little Prexies, who are 1-1, coming off of a loss to Steel Valley. And unfortunately for Union, one of the biggest numbers they've had in terms of roster size, but down at least 4 players with injury who started in week 1. You can watch that game tonight on the Union Scotties Huddle and YouTube pages. In District 10, Wilmington is traveling to northern Bedford County. I almost said northern Bradford County. No, not who Union played in the softball state championship. Northern Bedford County is where the Hounds will travel. 3 straight road games for Wilmington. Hounds came up short last week in a non-region battle against Hubbard, 28-21. Chase Mitchell-Tree's been solid so far, over the century mark each of the first 2 games of the year, a touchdown in each of those games. Northern Bedford, also a very run-heavy offense, similar to Wilmington. They'll have their running back, Ben Clark. He's their workhorse, 27 carries a week ago with a touchdown and over 100 yards as well in a close victory. You can watch that game on the NFHS network. You can also watch the Newcastle game as they travel to Highlands. That's also on the NFHS network. Both the Canes and the Rams are 1-1, looking to rebound off of defeats in week 1. The Canes fell behind early in a 31-6 loss to Hopewell last week. Kai Cox getting his first career touchdown reception on a 63-yarder from Marino Graham for the lone Newcastle score of the game. As for Highlands, their running back Tevin Owen Krattensburg had 3 touchdowns in the first 2 games of the season so far, and their quarterback Jamarcus Prager 250 yards of passing in the opener alone. You can watch that game again on the NFHS network. We're already a third of the way through the 2025 football season after tonight. Make sure you stay tuned on social media during and after the game for all the score updates. Tune in on the Trib Live High School Sports Network as well. We'll have all the news and notes and recaps of our games as well showing on their scoreboard show. That begins at about 9:15 every evening. Check that out after the game, but for right now, let's head you out to your game. Get you out to the broadcast booth. Enjoy the game you're watching tonight on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. Now coming to you live from beautiful Bessemer, Pennsylvania, here for the start of, not the start of, conference play. One more week to go before Big 7 and MAC conference play gets going. Mohawk and Shenango are teams today. Mohawk 1-1, Shenango 0-2, looking for their first win. But as you heard before our Castle Asphalt pregame show began, Lee, we got to give some shout-outs. Our first homecoming king and queen of the year. King Danny Monaco and homecoming queen Tess Green. Congratulations to the class of 2026 Mohawk homecoming king and queen. I think we're going to be in attendance for 5 or 6 of the homecoming queens being announced this year.
That's great.
It's pretty awesome.
Boy, homecoming coming really early here at Mohawk this year. So Mohawk homecoming usually the next week or the week after, but here at Mohawk they're going to have it the third week of the season. Hey, why not? So congratulations to them, and we'll talk a little bit about Tess Green later on, the homecoming queen. We'll talk a little bit about Mr. Monaco later on. We'll be hearing a lot about him in the football game because he's a pretty good football player himself.
Yeah, one of the 3 senior captains on this Mohawk team here, Lee, as is Danny Monaco. We'll talk about all of them, but the main story going into today's game is going to be both these teams having to figure out what's going on with the running game, and not just because they've had issues, especially last week, in getting the run game going, but because they're also going to have to find new players there that are running the football. Nick Lyons with a leg injury, he's going to be out for some time, it sounds like, for Shenango, and Cass Stratton suffered the injury just before halftime last week against Laurel. Also will be out. It is officially an ACL injury, so we will not be seeing Stratton for a while either. Unfortunate on both ends of the spectrum there, Lee.
Yeah, and the good news, though, this is non-conference, so you have an extra week to try to work things out a little bit, and then going into conference play next week, both these schools. It's a good chance to see and maybe try some new people out here tonight, possibly, and then try to see what you have and build for next week.
This is the Castle Asphalt pregame show. Commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, commercial line striping as well. You can visit them online at castleasphalt.com for more information. We have an abbreviated pregame show again because of the homecoming celebrations and announcements. But let's take a look real quick here on the pregame show. Let's take a look at some of the impact players that we're going to be seeing here today, Lee. There's a couple of guys in particular that we're really going to be focusing on. The one I'm looking at first is for Shenango and Jacob Kammerer, because he's a guy who, I mean, one of the few all-conference players from a year ago. He's moved all over the field. He's been a running back at times, moved more into a offensive lineman now his junior and senior year. Still plays linebacker, and he's averaging 10 tackles a game through the first 2 contests. He's a big reason why this team's going to be successful in the run game, both offensively and defensively, is Jacob Kammerer.
Yeah, plus he's an all-conference player too. So I mean, he does a little bit of everything, and he's going to have to do a lot of everything here tonight for the short-handed Shenango squad. But he is always fun to watch. So a lot of enthusiasm out there. Gives it everything out there.
As for Mohawk, we're looking at Joey Nail, listed as potentially a running back tonight. He does have some carries in his career. We've seen him more as a wide receiver or tight end, but he's lined up in the backfield as well. We wonder if he might get some extra touches in the backfield to be a senior leader, because it was after him, it was either Brennan Conti or the younger brother Stratton as well, getting the carries in Lucas Stratton. So might we see Joey Nail get a couple more of looks as well?
Joe, looking at the roster, I can't believe he's 6'1", 190. Doesn't look that big, but boy, he love watching him play.
Yeah,
he just
had over 100 receiving yards. So I mean, you hate to take him away as a receiver, but you got to find a way to get the ball into the hands of your top players, Lee, and that might be a way to look at doing it.
And he's one of those guys that just makes things happen, especially in the basketball court. Also, saw him play, just do some terrific things out there. But here, he's one of the main weapons here tonight.
That is your Nick's Auto Body impact players, the players you trust. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Collision repair, paint and detailing, full service mechanical, and interior cleaning. They're making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. They're taking a look at Bobby Fadden. Let's look at some of his numbers on the year, as taking a look at the quarterback comparison here today. Bobby Fadden, last week numbers, he's going to want to forget those from last week, Lee. 6 of 16, 2 interceptions. He did have almost over 200 total yards in the Week 0 win here at home against Neshannock. He's going to look to rebound immediately and want to take control of what's happening out on the field for his team, especially now a little more on his shoulders, maybe running the ball a bit more too now that you have your running back out.
Yeah, and the key to him too is not forcing the issue. He has a tendency to just try to press a little bit too much. Needs to let the game continue to come to him, and if he does that, I think he's going to be in good shape here tonight.
On the other side, you're going to see Nico DeSalvo as the starting quarterback. His third start of the year. He's been in and out of the lineup at quarterback since his freshman year behind Sam Patton. He also took time at running back, so you also could see, because we did see Caleb McConnell take some snaps in the fourth quarter last week against Elwood City. I talked to Coach Graham before the game earlier in the week. He said, we're going to try a couple of different things. We just got to get a spark on offense, because right now through 2 games, you're averaging 70 yards per game. He said the offense just needs some sort of spark.
Yeah, that's not going to get it done whatsoever. So, and it's the last week, as I mentioned before, conference play, so you have to try to see if that spark might happen here tonight.
Yeah, and he does have on the year, does DeSalvo, in his career 3 passing touchdowns, but 8 rushing touchdowns on the season as well. Your captains meeting at midfield for the ceremonial coin toss. Mohawk has won, and they will defer. Your captains for the Warriors, Bobby Fadden, Joey Nail, Danny Monaco, the homecoming king, and Cass Stratton. Landon Albertini, AJ Farilla, Connor Click, and Michael Kessler, the 4 out there for Shenango. Let's take a look, if we can, real quick at our AXE series notes. AXE is here to get you there. Lawrence County's door-to-door transportation service. It's open to the public, taking people to work, play, and anywhere else they want to go. This is the second most played series in Lawrence County history. The 75th matchup ever tonight here, Lee Moan. The number 1 is between Shenango and Union, and they're not on the schedule anymore. So this, for all intents and purposes, is the most historic rivalry we're going to see on the field here this season.
Well, maybe next year for Shenango, because they're going to refigure, and we'll hopefully Shenango and Union can get back out on there. But yeah, look at that, 75th all-time meeting, and Shenango with that 40-31-3 lead. And yeah, remember we had last year's game at Shenango that got lightninged out last year.
Can you call it a game when it lasted about 6 minutes of game time
somewhere around there, yeah,
before it was called? Yeah, that was glad to know that it is beautiful weather here in beautiful Bessemer, Pennsylvania tonight. 78 degrees, now down to 76, and a little overcast. Sun's still trying to peek its way through here, though, on a beautiful evening. And look at that crown on the Mohawk M there at midfield.
Yeah, love it.
Love it. The grounds crew here at Mohawk, absolutely phenomenal as always.
Yeah, their last year.
Yeah, their last year. Well, that's what I said. They're going to have some fun things to do other than painting the field. Now that's going to be turf a year from now. But
Caleb McConnell and Trey Ross back to deep for for Shenango.
Shenango is ready to receive. Neshannock is in the only other county matchup tonight, as they are at Elwood City. Teeing it off about 3 minutes early. Why not? Andrew Lloyd boots it away, and the lefty pounds this one midway through the end zone for a touchback. And we'll talk about the official LGKG advantages for these two teams. Both teams have a huge special team advantage. Two of the big,
right there.
And you'll see it with McConnell on the other side. He's got a boot as well. We'll talk more about him as we go along. There they are, your LGKG home team advantage. Both teams, really, it's about next man up, but Mohawk especially the turnover battle. And yes, we Kammerer, you got to have Jacob pounding the ball up front with that offensive line. And I think the special teams battle, if Shenango wins the special teams battle here tonight, Lee, they're going to have a chance. Over 41 yards average punting the ball last week for McConnell. The issue is he punted it 10 times. You got to make sure it's not nearly that many punt attempts here tonight.
Yeah, you need one, if that.
We'll get the starting lineups coming up here in a moment after this first down play, and it is McConnell who is going to be behind center here on first down. He's going to go and hand it off to Farilla on the right side. Gets past the line of scrimmage. Good job to fight his way forward for Farilla for a 4-yard pickup. Your starting lineups brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Join us at the Crane Room Thursday and Saturday nights for football and wings. $10 for 10 wings from 8 to 10 p.m. and $2 off select appetizers every Saturday as well. DeSalvo, and you'll also see again Caleb McConnell at the quarterback position. Jason Williams in there. A.J. Farilla, tight end / running back. The receivers Kessler and Albertini, and there's your O-line from left to right. Freshman John Adamo, senior Jacob Kammerer, Chad Christopher, Connor Click, and Max Farrell.
I know I don't have to worry about keeping stats tonight because you do that.
This one's going to be a handoff to the former quarterback, Nico DeSalvo. He's going to get a 4-yard pickup as well. Going to be 3rd down and 2. We mentioned it briefly, but DeSalvo basically was a running back most of last year, played intermittently as running back and quarterback his freshman year. So he's used to receiving handoffs as much as he is handing it off himself.
Yeah, 2 good downs here for Shenango. Get 4 downs and there are 4 yards in each play. Scoreboard says the 27. It's closer to the 28. So 3rd and 2.
Now, big shout out first off to Matt Laporte and company, because that scoreboard was not working until about 20 minutes ago. They were able to make it turn on and get it going. So you got both McConnell and DeSalvo in the backfield. McConnell to take this 3rd down and 2 snap. Goes with the hard count, does the freshman. Throws out to the near side for Williams. He'll fight his way forward and get slung down by Nail, but he picks up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, good job just waiting, just enough there time and be able to get that 1st down. But that's what you want to do, get that quick first throw. Yeah, get comfortable, get the completion there, get the 1st down. So a good start here for Shenango.
There's a look at the Mohawk defense. Nail Lewis and Lucas Stratton there at the linebacker position. You'll see a lot of guys rotating in and out, though, on this defense for sure, defensively for the Mohawk Warriors. And there's the rest of them with Conti Argero, Fennell, and McDaniel in the secondary. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. 3 4-yard plays offensively for Shenango. They'll hand it off to DeSalvo, and he's going to pick up, again, another 4 yards out to the 36. You heard of 3 yards in a cloud of dust. 4 plays for 4 yards.
Yeah, good block there by Dominic Dando on the line to seal that inside. Good job getting outside. And you mentioned 4 yards, but Dando with a nice block.
You mentioned kind of shortening the game as maybe one of the advantages that you could have tonight. Those keys to the game, again, brought to you by Luxembourg, Garbutt, Kelly, and George. They've been Lawrence County's attorneys for over 90 years. You get your home team advantage with their law firm of AV-rated attorneys and super lawyers at lgkg.com.
Yeah, I talked to one of the coaches earlier. I said, what key tonight? He said definitely, have to shorten it.
Little pop pass forward on the jet sweep motion. Albertini's going to fight forward, and he's going to have enough for a 1st down. It will be a pass for about 7 yards and another fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line right now, James? 5 plays, pushing that defensive line back right now and dominating here in the first 3 minutes. Yeah, he didn't know which coach I talked to. He said these kids are going to go out. They're going to play hard. They always do. Just see what happens here tonight. Let the chips fall.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Already 3.5 minutes gone in this opening quarter.
Hey, we're all for it.
2 men in the backfield. Fake to Farilla, handoff to DeSalvo, and not going much of anywhere. He's coming in quickly to make the tackle for a loss. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage is all it was. That was Rosick, I believe, in there on the tackle.
Yeah, Joe Rosick, he was the first guy in there and then amongst others. So finally the defensive line says, hey, we're not getting beat. Good job there by Rosick and others. Bring up 2nd and long. And now it's going to test your freshman quarterback being in a long situation here. See how they decide to handle things.
Yeah, first time they've been behind the sticks here so far tonight on the opening drive of the game. Play action, McConnell, the freshman, rolling out to his right, has space in front of him, tucks and runs, and he's going to get across midfield, and he's going to make this 3rd and very manageable. Call it an 8-yard pickup, 3rd and 2 upcoming.
Boy, he took a real hard hit at the end of this play, as you can see, by Joey Nail. But really, nice burst of speed right there, about the 43-yard line. Quick burst, found that small hole.
Tell you what I really like about that play, too, there, Lee. It was max protection, only 2 men in the route. They weren't open. Don't give your quarterback a lot to think about. It's not there. Tuck, run, and go.
Yeah, and you would think Mohawk's going to be starting to put 8, 9 men in the box here.
Yeah, force the freshman to throw. He did throw a number of times last week, did McConnell, 4 for 7 in the game. Did have an interception. He will hand it off on 3rd and short to DeSalvo, and he's going to be short, but it's probably 4th down and 1. Decision time here. I think you're going for it all the way for Shenango.
I go for it. It's non-section. I got a young team. Why not?
Ball right in the middle of that Mohawk M. Here's your first look at a 4th down opportunity. There's a look at your homecoming king here for Mohawk. Again, early homecoming. I love it here. Their dance tomorrow night.
Yeah, he's also takes part most of the musicals there at Mohawk also.
The arts and the sports combined. Gotta love it. 4th down. A little over a yard to go. High snap, handoff to Ferrillo. Right side, he's got the first down. Found the opening, planted the right foot. Lee got plenty. Give him a gain of 7 to move the chains.
Boy, you gotta love the start here. Nice crowd on the far side here by Shenango, also following his team here tonight. But Ferrillo, nice job seeing that hole, running hard. AJ Ferrillo, part of the baseball team and the track team for Shenango.
You saw in the LCAP instant replay there the quick burst of speed he showed too. LCAP, so many great ways they're improving in quality of life. Hey, you served your country, let us serve you. LCAP helps those with military experience with their rent, utilities, household goods, and transportation, even job training. You can go to lcap.org for more information. Another carry for Ferrillo, bounces off one, but can't get much more than that as Fadden will make the tackle. Big credit though, Radziminski there really Lee to string that play out.
Yeah. Forced it to go out and then went to the short side of the field, tried to turn it back in, but Fadden with a nice open field tackle. So back in that second and long situation, but we're already 6.5 minutes down in the first quarter.
We're already 10 plays. This will be play number 11 of the opening drive of the game here between the Cats and the Warriors. And by the way, big thanks. I love the Mohawk red uniforms.
Nice radio-friendly white numbers.
Oh, for sure. Second down and 10, 3 receivers to the left for McConnell, the freshman in his first start. He's going to roll out to his left, throws across his body, has Williams open in the flat. Good job to cut it upfield, and again, is going to make this very manageable. I love the script that we've seen here from offensive coordinator Drew Murilli and Jimmy Graham here so far.
Yeah, roll them out, get them the choice, make those short throws, not going to force anything, get him comfortable out there, and so far he's looking very, very comfortable. Again, 4-down territory.
Yeah, 3 for 3 for 19 yards. So McConnell as well. We haven't seen it with the kicking leg for field goals, but he's booted numerous in for touchbacks already and showing the boot as a punter too.
Wow.
So the freshman we might be getting close to his range. Third down and 2. He's got the salvo to his left. High snap, bobbles it, now rolling out to his right. Throw on the run, wide open at the first down marker. Williams with another catch, and he's going to get inside the red zone. Ball is loose late.
He was down. Had to be down.
They say no.
Oh, wow.
We are going to have a Medor Bonner Law change in possession.
Coaches aren't saying anything on the far side, so they must have trying to fight for those extra yards on the far side. When McConnell made a nice play, bobbled that play, was able to roll outside, but then unfortunately the bobble on the outside said the first turnover of the game. MedorBonnerLaw.com, check him out.
Fumble recovered, by the way, by another freshman, Lucas Stratton.
But they did take, the good news is they took 7:45 off the clock.
So the 14-yard completion, they got the first down, but cough up the football. Now we'll see the Mohawk offense for the first time with the 4:15 mark of the opening quarter. Fadden, play action. He's looking down the field, plenty of time, fires one down the middle, beautiful ball, and it's going to be just a little bit too far out in front of the intended receiver, Corey Fennell. But man, he had all day and a half back there.
Yeah, he sure did. Dando right with them, but that throw just a little bit too long.
Let's take a look at the Mohawk starting offense here tonight. Again, Joey Nail, tight end, running back, wide receiver. We'll see him a little bit of everywhere. Lucas Stratton back there as well. You'll see McDaniel, Fennell, and Ardro as the main receivers, and your offensive line left to right. Dan Monaco, Joe Rosick, Trey Gangone, Braden Radziminski, and Franklin Kelly.
Clock finally stopped.
It might be for the first time tonight.
Yeah, field not in bad condition. There's a few rough spots out there. Patches.
After the summer we had, it's miraculous is what it is. Second and 10, Stratton in the pistol behind Fadden. He'll get the handoff, cuts to the left, and he'll get out to the 21, maybe the 22-yard line. Pick up a 4, third down upcoming, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, remember the days of the pit before the turf down there. Now,
oh my God,
some rough fields down there.
The unofficial mud pit is what it had to be called.
Yeah, the Q word was mentioned quite a bit down there.
3 seniors, a junior, and the sophomore center, Franklin Kelly, on this offensive line. Looking to punch some bigger holes this week. They had trouble running the football, especially in the second half a week ago. Nail, the tight end, the motion man, going from right to left on third down. Call it 3rd and 5 officially. Play action and a keeper on the zone read, and just a little bit too long to develop as Fadden's dragged down right at the line of scrimmage by Click.
Yeah, that's another guy who's a key to this team is Connor Click also. Does a little bit of everything. Very good track performer also for Shenango. But how about that? You take over 7 minutes off the clock and then a 3 and out. Gonna be ecstatic about this start here for Shenango.
McConnell back for Shenango.
Caleb McConnell, the freshman. Deep.
And Fadden is the punter, so you got to keep an eye on this. It's a long run out in rugby-style punt before he does boom it, and it's going to take a Mohawk bounce as well inside the 30-yard line. 27 and 21 is a 48-yard punt.
A good job there by Connor Click, because Fadden was looking like he'd run, and Connor Click stayed at that line just to make sure that he wasn't going to go anywhere.
Coming up at the half, we will have our UPMC halftime show. UPMC is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care, getting you back on your feet faster. You can visit upmc.com to find a doctor near you.
Hey, we got some Hawaiian shirts in that student section tonight. We'll pick out our fan of the game, possibly. See, it looks like a swimmer down there with some goggles. So a little bit of everything in that student section.
I think
it's a beach theme tonight.
They're a little optimistic. It doesn't feel like beach weather out there now, does it? Handoff up the middle, not a lot of room here, but getting positive yardage, which, again, is something they didn't have. In fact, they had more yards on that first drive, even though it ended in a fumble, Lee. They had more yards on that first drive than they had all last week.
Gain maybe 2 yards.
Now, that's a stat.
31, 2nd and 8.
Yeah, the king down on the bottom of that pile, Mr. Monaco.
We will have the marching band performances in their entirety at the halftime break as well.
Yeah, and we'll see one of the participants, Trey Gangone, was a part of that court. He's a tuba player for the band.
Again, gotta love the sports and the arts mixing together. As not much room there. Ball comes out late again, but after he was down on the ground. But there's also a flag on the ground for the first time, Lee Moan. So we get to introduce our official crew here in a moment.
Yeah, let me pull that up. Thanks for the cue. There we go. John Ludwig, Scott Travis, Steve Nicaster, Andy Poboleski, Will Schaefer, and Dave Salmon. And the great news about that whole list, no Henry sighting.
But we also got to give a shout out to another one of our favorite officials, Mr. Johnny Yarridge, officially after 41 years, is officially no longer an official. 41 years retired. Congrats to Mr. Yarridge. And sorry to Mrs. Yarridge.
What a career.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Yeah. Could you imagine him on the field, how much he talked a little bit to the players, you able to say it like that?
Yeah.
In his line of
That's how it should be, though.
Yeah. So they took the penalty.
So instead of 3rd and 8, it's 2nd and 18, and that's why, because they haven't shown the big play capabilities, though they do get that completion to Albertini for a short gain.
Gain of about 3 yards. Brought down
Still yet to throw an incompletion.
Yeah, 5 for 5 for 43 yards to start the game for Caleb McConnell.
They're gonna have to take a shot here.
Well, the way your defense got a 3 and out, do you need to?
Yes. Because this is Mohawk you're talking about.
Whatever.
You got Mr. Fadden on the other end.
Yeah, you know that Mohawk can be a very quick strike offense.
I mean, they didn't last week, but.
Trips to the right on 3rd and long. Pump fake, McConnell's going to look down the field. Jump ball, and it's going to be over the head of the receiver, and they're going to get pass interference, it looks like, on the defense.
Yeah,
you saw
Joey
it immediately,
Nail.
Lee.
Yeah, Joey Nail. Definitely a push in the back.
I think it was 1, not 11.
Oh, 1?
Yeah, it was Ardro.
No, I say it was Joey Nail personally, but nonetheless, it's going to be 15 yards. Not going to be a first down, though.
Oh, I had it at 3rd and 15, so.
It's going to be close. But let's see where the referee decides where they mark that ball. And it's going to be just.
Yeah, they're moving the chains.
They will move the chains. A first down. So, yeah, it's a bad. Yeah, the ball is going to be overthrown, but you can see from up here. You can really see that push in the back. And Albertini was going to try to make a jump on it, but got pushed in the back, get the first down, and they bail him out.
Under a minute to play in this opening quarter. Shenango has controlled the game so far. McConnell, quick throw to the flat, and this time air mails it. Had to go over Nail defensively, couldn't hit Albertini.
Second and 10. Yeah, first bad throw there for McConnell.
So you tell me the freshman is human?
Yeah.
Again, played a little bit at the end of last week, did McConnell. The starting wide receiver, moved to quarterback in the fourth quarter. And Coach Graham basically just, again, said it as the idea of we're going to do what we can just to open things up and, try to find any sort of success because right now, I guess the way you put it, right now the offense is, he didn't say anemic, but that's basically what it has turned into.
Yeah, it was a little rough there the first 2 weeks.
Got to find a smart one way or the other. He said just deficient, which iron deficient, yards deficient is all it is. Pick up a few here, make it third down and mid-range on that carry of 3 yards for DeSalvo.
Yeah, you can see on this replay not much there for DeSalvo, but that should do it for the first quarter.
Fast-moving first quarter. We'll see if they bring the offense out or if they will go to the sideline.
At this rate, you're going to be calling in at 9:30 for Mr. Rebel.
No kidding, right? 1 quarter of play done. 3rd down and 7 when we return. Scoreless between Shenango and Mohawk. Watching on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Well, we start 3 minutes early. We get to the second quarter quite early, especially when the ground game has been efficient for Shenango, but they face a 3rd down and 7 here to start quarter number 2. Now moving left to right as you watch at lcsportsnet.com, Facebook Live, or if you're listening, we thank you for listening as well on CityView. Design run the entire way for McConnell, and the freshman's got some blockers in front. He's going to move the chains across midfield. Needed 7, got about 8.
Yeah, that was definitely a designed run. You can see that offensive line. They're 3-4 yards down the field there. McConnell just following him. Great job there. First down again for Shenango.
How about this? They are 3 of 4 on 3rd down as well. The one that they didn't convert, they converted on 4th down. The only issue is one of those 3rd down conversions was fumbled then after the fact. But it has been all Shenango offensively here so far.
Yeah, Coach McCutcheon's going to be wondering about this defense right now.
85 yards of offense already in the first half. They haven't eclipsed 100 yet. Here's a little triple option throw to the flat for Rilla. He's got room, and they're almost going to have 100 yards of offense in the first half after that play. Another gain of about 14 on the first down.
Yeah, Joey Nail just missed the interception here. You can see the replay as McConnell flipped it out there. Nail was right there, but unfortunately just threw his hands. But they get the first down for Shenango. Boy, this freshman looking very comfortable out there. They're not letting him do a lot, just really contain. Just small little plays, build that confidence.
Well, you knew they were excited about him coming up, and I don't know if we expected to see him making his move to quarterback, though, as maybe as early as this, too. But it also kind of just balanced everything out because you can now hand it to the big man DeSalvo, who lowers his shoulder on the handoff up the middle, picks up 2 or 3 yards on first down to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, bottom of that pile, Max Farrell, the track star for Shenango.
Here's the other thing. This is going to be play number 20 so far for Shenango. Mohawk has run 3.
Yeah, by the way, I think about every girl in the Mohawk School District is down on that track.
Feels like it. Elementary, middle school cheerleaders there as well. They're with the beach theme.
Yeah. Not much to cheer for right now if you're Mohawk.
Second down and 8. McConnell, play action. He's going to fire one-on-one coverage. Jump ball over the shoulder. Did he stay in bounds? He did. A dime to Michael Kessler inside the 10-yard line.
That was through double coverage. Somehow just in the double coverage and just threw it up there, and you said the dime. Look at this, staying in bounds. Only need 1 foot in high school ball. Kessler getting it down. He's also part of the track and being nice. Just good job of keeping his eye on that ball, getting that foot down, and we got 1st and goal inside the red zone on Wilmington Road.
At the 10-minute mark, Lee, they have more yards this week than they had in a game all year.
Now you feed to Farillo. Nope.
Nope, they're going to go quarterback draw for McConnell. Bounces off one tackle at the 5, reaches for the goal line.
He's down.
He's in. Touchdown, Shenango.
Yeah, the ball came out as he went over the goal line, but they said the ball hit the ground, that's meaning that's the touchdown. But how about the quarterback draw by McConnell? Well, I thought that for sure they go for Farillo, but nope, we're going to go to our freshman. And this place is in shock right now.
Just the 2nd touchdown of the season for the Cats. And now McConnell, oh yeah, I have to go back and kick the extra point.
Well, they haven't done that a lot this year. Boy, what a drive.
9-play, 71-yard scoring drive. Snap back, DeSalvo is the holder, kick is up, and that one's halfway to the softball field and good.
Well, I think they got their spark.
7-0 Shenango early in the second quarter. Back in a moment at lcsportsnet.com, powered by LCAP.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Before we get to the Joseph's Marketplace drive summary, time of possession so far, Lee, about 13 minutes plus, 14 minutes plus for Shenango, 1:39 so far for Mohawk. And another deep kick into the end zone for a touchback.
And that's a freshman.
A touchback will bring the ball out to the 20, Mohawk 1st and 10.
So Mohawk 1st and 10. Lee, what do they got to do? That's what do they got to be thinking right now?
Well, they got to be thinking like we better SERP. We have a game to play, whether they took them lightly or not. Seeing the Shenango, we do the results last first couple of weeks right now. I mean, you still. I mean, you got plenty of time to go. I mean, your defense not stepping up right now. Offense is going to have to make a drive right now. Simple as that.
Simple as that. And you know, you got obviously athletes all over the field. McDaniel and Ardro are the receivers to the bottom of the formation. Lucas Stratton to the left of Fadden in the gun. He'll get the handoff, bounces to the outside, gets away from one, but won't get away from the second. He's going to lose a couple of yards there, is Lucas Stratton.
Yeah, DeSalvo and Albertini in there, not fooling anybody.
Albertini on the tackle, brings up 2nd and 11.
You got the out-of-town scoreboard there on your bottom line. Keep an eye on that. It's already a 14-0 advantage for Laurel on the road. You can flip over to that one
Yeah, Laurel's making a lot of noise around the WPIL after that big win against Mohawk last week.
They entered the Trib top 5. They actually have entered the state rankings as well, according to the Harrisburg Post. Into the top 10 there. 2nd and 12. Fadden drops back. He's going to fire one over the middle. Jump ball, and Argiro somehow comes down with it. I thought the player coming up was going to step in front and make an interception, Dando, but watch on the replay.
Yeah, he sure looked like he was easily going to come up with that interception, but did not do it. Argiro, good job hanging on to that ball. Good strike there from Fadden with the first down.
First down of the game.
That's a huge first down for Mohawk.
Yeah, just for momentum's sake, right?
Or
confidence sake.
And he had time to throw, which is good.
Pistol set. 3 receivers. Nail as the tight end on the right side of the formation. They'll hand it off again to Stratton. He slips through a couple of tacklers out past the 40 to the 41-yard line. 8:20 remaining in the first half, and maybe a little life here for Mohawk, trailing 7-0.
Yeah, the freshman getting time because his older brother Cash unable to play here.
Yeah, can you imagine what's going through the family's mind as that happens? You see the knee injury, you fear for the worst, you hope for the best, you don't really know what's going on. But then think about the brother on the field, a freshman. Now you just saw your brother get injured. Oh, by the way, hey, go in there and get the job done. I mean, what's had to be going through his mind? Talk about the emotional maturity of a young man to be able to handle that load. Now having to handle the workload, and he's going to get driven back by a couple of cats.
A.J. Farilla in there first.
Loss of 1 as he ended up getting driven back by Farilla and company about 6 or 7 yards. Forward progress back to the 40.
Yeah, Farilla looks bigger than 195, I'll tell you that.
It's one of the finalists in the WPIAL javelin throw, as you mentioned as well with the playing on the baseball team. A lot of strength. I'll tell you what, Shenango, this does not look like the Shenango team we saw on film here leading into this game.
Hey, kudos to them. Good week of practice does things. So Mohawk going to spread things out here.
Yeah, trips left with Argiro, McDaniel, and Nail in the slot, and they just got a free first down because that defensive line a little excited trying to get in there quickly.
Yeah, no one definitely moved on that one.
I think it was Connor Click and Gino Fiore both jumping. Take a look at Tim McCutcheon there. His 11th season at the helm of the Mohawk Warriors. Started as just a middle school coach and a strength and conditioning coach. Worked his way up, and one of the, well, I want to say one of the good guys because they're all great guys to work with, but just one of the big friends of the network for sure.
Yeah, his brother Mike started for the New Brighton Championship basketball team at the Civic Arena back in 1980.
Oh, my. 2 receivers each way now on 1st and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line midway through this second quarter. Fadden pumps, now scrambling, running for his life to the right. He's going to get some room. He's going to get across midfield and out of bounds, but we got some laundry back near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I thought the laundry should have flew a little earlier, but they finally did get it. I thought Monaco was a mug and click there, but he did not get that call. But it looks like it's going to come back on possibly another hold here.
And so far the Lions been doing well, but that one not certainly going to be part of our door and concrete big play in the trenches.
Yeah. And then when you mention McCutcheon too, you got to mention Carly. So what a career she had at Mohawk.
Yeah, I got a chance actually to chat with her a little bit.
Oh, great.
She's back helping out.
Yeah, she was 12th nationally in three-point percentage when she played at D2. 43% from 3.
How about that team? I mean, first of all, the first run, Carly's senior year, gets wiped out in the state quarterfinals. That was the COVID year, and then they made it all the way to Hershey the following season. Impressive what that team has done. And then Coach O'Leary jumps over to the boys, and lo and behold, wow, now the Mohawk boys are doing things they've never done before. Some confusion here, though, for the Mohawk offense, and they're going to have, they're going to take their first Pontius Insurance timeout. Let's take a quick one here as well. Midway through the second quarter, it's 7-0 in Shenango here in the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet.
but more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Maley Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Maley Chiropractic keep you in the game.
I'd like to wish Coach Conti a happy birthday.
Coach Conti, a happy birthday. How about that? Give a shout out to our cameraman, Jay Moan. I know he's a little happy right now. Lee just got a score update.
Yeah, his grandson starts for Avonworth. Biggest test of his young career. Avonworth up 3-0 on Aliquippa, the big game down on Heinz Field.
Still don't get used to that. Hey, it's not playing at Canton, though.
Yeah.
Was that Central Catholic and
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills playing at the Hall of Fame Stadium.
Yeah, Tim got a chance to broadcast from there.
That would be a cool one. We've been at Acrisure, we've been at Hershey, a lot of cool venues, but that's definitely a huge one. As on 1st and 20, play action, no handoff up the middle, and nowhere to go. Stratton gets jacked up there in the middle of the line.
A.J. Farilla, that was your jack right there. Wow. He is playing with a lot of emotion, a lot of heart right now as A.J. Farilla.
19.
Don't let anyone just lay down the foundation for your home or business. Visit doorandconcrete.com for your free estimate today. Laying down the boom with the big hit there is A.J. Farilla. We have seen some pretty hard hits here in the opening quarter and a half. Fast-moving first half here from Bessemer.
Yeah, just a gorgeous night for high school football again.
Second down. Getting a gain of 1. They gave him 2nd and 19 now. Play action throw over the middle. Tip deflected. Diving in, and Ross can't quite hang on to it. Nail was open on that pass right up the seam there, Lee, but somebody at the line got a piece of it.
Yeah, hopefully we got to replay that. I don't think we do, but boy, the tip. Did not see who came up with that tip on the line. Possibly Click.
Well, you see that quick drop, you get the hands up. And
Click or Fiore on that left side is my two guesses. Got that hand up. 3rd and long. Mohawk really struggling here.
And a long time getting the play in. Fadden not even back to the huddle yet, and we're at 14 on the play clock. What can Coach Dickey Robb and Coach McCutcheon set up here on 3rd and long? They send 2 receivers each way. Pistol set, Fadden drops back. Plenty of time, fires down the far sideline, but short and unable to connect with Corey Fennell.
They're not on the same page there.
Pass intended for Corey Fennell. Brings up 4th and 19.
They're going to have to kick it away. I wouldn't be surprised if they punt. I mean, if they fake. Even though it's 4th and 19, I wouldn't be surprised right now.
You know, Coach Graham talked about, the offense being deficient, need a spark. That's kind of where Mohawk is right now.
That's why I said that. And with Bobby Fadden, you just don't know.
Only 27 yards of offense, and he is going to roll out to his right, think about it for a while, and then finally does boot it away. Knuckleballing punt, and is going to be fair caught at the 27-yard line by McConnell.
Shenango take over on their own 28-yard line.
Credit to Shenango. Now you can run out the first half possibly the way your offense is going. And remember the leg of McConnell.
Right.
Looks like he can – I wouldn't doubt he could probably go from 45.
The way we've seen him on the couple of kickoffs so far this year. But this is only the 3rd drive of the game for the Shenango Wildcats.
Yeah, if you can get a couple first downs, at least try to get down to that 30-yard line if you can here. You got 5 minutes to do it. See if you can get about 40 yards here in the next 4 minutes or so and set yourself up. Remember, Mohawk does get the ball back to start the second half.
133 yards of offense for Shenango. Play action throw over the middle, and somehow reaching up and snagging it. The fastball corralled by Albertini for the catch out to the 40 to move the chains.
40 brought down by Corey Fennell.
Yeah, up high there. Good catch there by Albertini.
Shout out to the umpire as well for getting out of the way as that fastball is going right at his head. Mr. Yerridge, I know you moved that fast back in your day. And no, he's tuning in. Elwood City in the second quarter with a 7-0 lead over Neshannock.
Phew.
Jet sweep, play action, McConnell again, pump fake over the middle. This time red though, and intercepted in midfield by Fadden. Fadden going to the far sideline. He's just going to go down at the 44-yard line. Read the eyes of the freshman and gets a much-needed Medora Bonner Law change in possession.
Yeah, just not a good read there by McConnell. He was looking right over the middle, but Fadden read the eyes perfectly. And you can see the replay here. Never saw Fadden, plus the throw is behind his intended receiver. So Fadden picks it off, and that's the spark they need. See if they can get some points out. Remember, just mentioned earlier, they do get the ball back to start the second half, so you can double up here if you can get a score.
Well, think about how big the final 4 minutes of the first 4 minutes of the second half was for Laurel against these Warriors a week ago.
Yeah, Fadden had 1,700 yards passing last year with 18 TDs.
Starting in plus territory with 4:10 remaining here in the first half. Play action for Fadden. Looking down the field, has time, now running out of time. Slips away from one. Bobby being Bobby, he's going to come and throw it back to the near sideline, and not going to be able to get it to Ardro coming back to the play.
And the flag.
A pass intended for Landon Ardro.
We got a sideline warning. Where a receiver came.
I thought they were trying to say. I think he was going to throw for grounding, but didn't see that Ardro was coming back to it. He's throwing. He immediately just waved it back off.
I got you.
Fadden, though, 1 for 6 to start today's game.
I always love the stat on Bobby. Actually, they're going to say it is a penalty.
Wow. Never saw it.
15 yards.
It should be 5 from the spot of the throw. There it is, the intentional grounding call. You know why? The only thing I can possibly say is the fact there was nobody didn't make it to the line of scrimmage. But still, there's a receiver in the area, or at least we felt there was.
Yeah.
So it's a 5-yard penalty, but it acts like much worse than that. Because he threw it from the 34-yard line.
So second in Ohio.
37 to be precise. Second and 37 from the 29-yard line. How many plays you got in your book for this one? Fadden drops back, throws near sideline. Fennell leaps up, gets the toe down at the 44. Basically cutting it in half. It's going to be third down and about 18 to go.
Yeah, good job there. Fadden was looking, had some time though. Good route there by Fennell to break that off. They thought he was going deep, broke it off. Nice job getting the foot down. As you said, a little bit more manageable.
Gain of 15, but it's still going to be third and what, 22?
Yeah. Well, now you just to the state line now.
Well, same thing. If you can get back maybe 10 here, then you at least make it a fighting chance if you want to try to go for it on fourth down. You're down under 4 minutes, to play. Fadden, play action, rolling out. Can he get away from Click? He cannot. Big loss. Connor Click getting in there for the sack.
Well, there's the 15 yards you just lost.
Got it right back.
How about this Shenango team? And Shenango calls timeout, too. Good timeout. I like that timeout. As you put them in a fourth and long situation, you're going to have a lot of time after this Ponce's Insurance timeout.
34 from the 33.
You can check them out at poncesinsurance.com.
Get the best rates and customer service by calling a local agent like Tracy Giddings, Jessica Dix, or Dan Pontius. Visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Want to remind you, too, every Wednesday, Lee, we have our podcast, the Beyond the Scoreboard podcast, each Wednesday at 7 o'clock this fall. We recap the previous week and take a look ahead at the weeks coming up. And we also want to give a shout-out because we're not going to announce the official day yet, but we have confirmed we will be doing a Red Zone broadcast in the next couple of weeks.
I like it.
So much like we did for one of the games last year. Also, we're going to get confirmation tonight, but we may be at a remote facility for that one.
At a local establishment?
Yes.
With food?
You better believe it.
I'll keep it at that. McConnell deep to receive, only man.
Fadden on 4th and 34 Again, rugby style, now boots it away, low end-over-end kick will bounce near the original line of scrimmage, and it will go out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
So Mohawk unable to take advantage of that Medora ball turnover. So Shenango gains about 15 yards after that change of possession there, so they got a chance now.
And only 36 seconds off the clock, too.
Yeah.
Again, coming up at the half, we'll have our UPMC halftime show. We'll take a look at both high school marching bands here tonight. And a little tidbit for you, Lee, for when we do the band festival here in a few weeks. Shenango drum major Aiden Schreck. I hope he's going to Penn State. He can do a full front flip. I saw it last week in their home game against Elwood City. And tell you what, he does that at the band festival. I got a shirt waiting for you, son.
I hope he goes to Notre Dame, actually.
Oh. Hand off to DeSalvo on 1st and 10. He's got some room. He's got the 45 across midfield, dragged down from behind. Really a touchdown-saving tackle there at midfield.
You want to hand out 5 shirts to the offensive line right now?
Unfortunately, I don't have 5 on me.
But they
deserve it.
They are getting the job done right now against Mohawk. I mean, this place is shell-shocked right now. I mean, on paper, it looked like, on paper, Shenango really struggling. Mohawk, we knew what they can do. One of the favorites or possible favorites in 2A ranked, and Shenango right now taking it to them.
3 minutes remaining in the first half, and a little miscommunication on that zone read handoff. There was a new guy in the backfield getting the handoff and losing 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, Radsminski in on the tackle there. Sister Jordan's part of the RMU track team.
That was Tommy Lacko on the carry.
The Mohawk Area School District would like to extend our sincere thanks to Tom Hogue and Blackhawk Neff for their prompt and professional
Tommy Lacko's first carry of the season, but it goes for -3 yards.
Yeah, just some miscommunication there, though.
Ensured the game could go on without a hitch. And we are truly
big shout out there to, again, they couldn't get the scoreboard working, and they basically emergency contacted and got the power back to it just in the nick of time. And will they get this play off? No, they will not. They will call another Pontius Insurance timeout. Let's take a timeout here as well with 2:10 remaining in the first half. It's Shenango 7-0 here at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Coming out of the timeout, 2:10 remaining, ball just shy of midfield for Shenango. Dropping the snap is McConnell, picks it up, throws it on the field, man wide open at the 25-yard line. Touchdown, Cats!
No flags.
Landon Albertini, the 51-yard touchdown. If it was quiet before, you can hear a pin drop on this side of the stadium. Oh my goodness.
Had 10 yards on him. McConnell, I think he provided the spark. What a nice throw there. Plenty of time to throw also. Getting it done. Wow. Blown coverage that time for sure.
Now having to come on again late to get the kicking block is McConnell as he will attempt the extra point. Actually, it was behind the score, or it was behind the goalpost. Ball boy had it in his pocket. Caleb McConnell, 9 of 11 for 146 yards and a touchdown.
Pretty good first career start.
Mohawk, 30 total yards of offense. Snap back, good job by DeSalvo to get it down, and McConnell's kick is true. Exactly 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Shenango 14, Mohawk 0 here at the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rosatelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance.
I don't know for sure now either.
McConnell, after throwing the touchdown pass, boots this away. It'll be taken at the 5-yard line by Brennan Conti out to the 20-yard line for a 15-yard return, and a flag thrown late here. We'll see that, but Lee, Mohawks just got to get something here, get a chance maybe in field goal range for your kicker, get a little momentum going into the locker room at this point is all you need.
I'm just glad I am not going to be in the locker room at halftime.
Right.
Because give all the credit to Shenango. I mean, they've come out here, definite underdog in this game tonight on paper again. Plus it's single A versus double A, so you're facing that issue also. But they came out here and said, forget it. We're coming out here. We got our freshman's going to lead us so far, and so far so good. So another mistake by Mohawk. The good news is they do get the ball back to start the second half, but they got to get at least 50 yards, 60 yards here. Even have a sniff at a field goal.
And how aggressive are you willing to be? I guess you're in the shadow of your own goalpost after the penalty. 1st and 10 at your own 10. Fadden dropping back, looking to throw. Another flag thrown in the backfield. Here's a pass to the near sideline. Knocked away. Good defense. I believe it was Jason Williams knocking it away, but this one's going to back up Mohawk even more.
Yeah, where do you decline it here and make it second down? Because, you're at the 10-yard line, so, you're only going to back them up 5 yards, so why not decline it and take your second down?
If Shenango had more timeouts remaining, Lee, I think that would exactly be the case, but they're going to take the penalty and push them back.
So they'll take the 5 yards?
5-yard holding penalty.
That penalty takes it half the distance to the goal.
Yeah, we've been talking about the offensive, defensive line, but how about the defensive backs right now for Shenango and Caleb McConnell and Michael Kessler? Doing a great job on the outside, along with Dando.
A couple of surprising scores maybe in the county, depending on how you're looking at things. How about Union trailing just 7-6 in the second quarter against a ranked Washington team in Class 2A? Fadden in the pistol. He'll turn and hand it off to Lucas Stratton up the middle. Not much room there. He's going to be dragged down after a short gain. Fiore again on the tackle.
You might want to throw Owen City on the Shannock game too, possibly.
Yeah, still looking at 7-0 Wolverines.
Yeah.
Head scratcher here as well. Shenango, 149 total yards of offense in the first 2 games combinedly. Caleb McConnell, his first start, 146 passing yards himself here in the first half.
If you're a Shenango fan, you love it, that's for sure. See if they can come up with a big stop. You still have 2 timeouts.
Mohawk with 2, Shenango just with 1. 2nd down and 10. Again, hand off to Stratton up the middle. Bounces outside, gets another 4 or 5 yards, and I think no, they'll keep it going because they only have 1 timeout remaining here, so they'll see what happens after this 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd and 5. Kammerer on that tackle.
Haven't called Jacob Kammerer's name much, but in all honesty, he's helping to lead the way offensively on that O-line. Sending a message here, Lee.
Yeah, Mohawk content just to let that clock run right now. They're going to get the snap with about 10 seconds. So if Shenango can hold, you just all-out rush if you can get the hold here. On 4th down, you would expect Mohawk just to run here.
Stratton's third straight handoff up the middle, bounces off one, but he's not going to get to the first down marker, so we're going to get a timeout with 6 seconds remaining.
Yeah, clock should add a second or two on to there, but we'll see if they do.
Lee, do I try to speak it into fruition? You have the long leg of Caleb McConnell. Fair catch.
Oh, I like it.
How about a fair catch, free kick opportunity? He fair caught the last one.
Yeah. But will there be enough time on the clock?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It can be dead zero, and you can still do a free kick as long as you make a fair catch.
So even if it's a kick onto the ground, as long as you put your hand up?
No, as long as it's a true fair catch.
Fair catch,
Correct.
okay.
And that's what I need to get clarification. Maybe if Mr. Yarridge is listening.
In between his wings.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Or he who will not be named.
Yeah.
On a kickoff, if you're waiting for a fair catch and the ball bounces, it's still a fair catch. Is that true on a punt as well? I don't know the answer to that one. I don't believe so, but I honestly don't know.
Well,
and we know McConnell's got the leg. If he fair catches it near midfield where he's standing right now, Lee,
he's got a chance.
I hope Coach Graham would give him that chance. We got a lot of things that need to happen before
4th and 1,
as Fadden getting ready to punt on 4th and 1. Hesitate. Now he does boot it away, and it's off the side of the foot, so we're not going to get that opportunity. It'll be down at the 42-yard line to end the first half. All Cats here in the first 24 minutes of play. Shenango 14, Mohawk 0 at the halftime break. We'll come back with the UPMC halftime show, get you the first half stats and both band performances when we return. You're watching on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
From high school to the pros and everything in between, you're listening to City View Sportscast, part of the iMedia One network.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
$14-0 your halftime score. Here is the Shenango Area Marching Band under the direction of drum major Aiden Schreck.
Next, we're taking you back to 1972 with a hard-hitting rock track. This song tells the true story of a fire that broke out during a Frank Zappa concert, with its famous riff becoming one of the most iconic in rock history. We feature our dance line and majorettes now to Deep Purple's Smoke on the Water.
Sound all right?
We close our show this evening by ramping up the energy with a song released in 2009 by the Christian rock band Skillet. With its hard rock sound and explosive lyrics, this one's sure to get your adrenaline pumping. Here's Monster. The Shenango Wildcat Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Doug Butchie. Assistant directors are Mrs. Austin Alloy and Mr. Ken Stewart. Majorette advisors are Mrs. Deanna Ofides, Miss Olivia Hooks. Dance line advisors are Mrs. Kelly Krawchak, Mrs. Leslie Roz, and Mrs. Annalise Essinger. Thank you, and go Wildcats!
before the Mohawk marching band comes out.
Please welcome to the field your
I'll give a big shout out again, everyone here at Mohawk High School. Big stuff. Matt Laporte, big help from him always. Love what they do here. Can't be more appreciative of everything that they do for us here at Mohawk. We're going to turn it back over to the Mohawk Warrior Marching
Band
Band.
assistants are Miss Anna Donofrio, Miss Savannah Talshaw, and auxiliary assistant Miss Brooks Doherty. This year we proudly present our halftime production, Weekend Warriors. We'll kick off the weekend with Say Amen Saturday Night, made famous by Panic at the Disco. Our second feature brings the bold power of Demi Lovato's Confident. And to finish, we'll battle it out with Elton John's rock anthem, Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. Drum majors, Mark McKinney and Taylor Cully, is your band ready? Sit back and watch as the Mohawk Warrior Marching Band will march, play, and conquer the weekend. the Mohawk Warrior Marching Band.
Well, Saturday night's all right for fighting,
Mohawk
but
Warrior
it's
Marching
Friday
Band
night.
would like
The
to
Cats
extend our heartfelt thanks to our
fighting
band
here
boosters
in the
and
first half.
administration,
A
Mohawk Area
14
School
to
Board
nothing
faculty,
lead
and the entire
for the Shenango Wildcats on the road here against Mohawk. Alongside Lee Moan, I'm James Dotson, and we'll get you the full first half recap here in a moment. Some scores as you see going across your bottom line. The other game you're watching at lcsportsnet.com is in the Mercy Roll at half. Laurel leading 37-0 over Riverside at the halftime break. Wilmington 28-10 over Northern Bedford County. Now 35-10. Thank you. Union trailing 14-6 at half to Washington. Not a bad effort there from the Scotties. And Newcastle shutting out Highlands on the road 26-0. So there's your out-of-town scoreboard again, brought to you by the Newcastle Transit Authority.
Yeah, big game. Thomas Jefferson and McKeesport leading 7-3 at halftime. And that one, Avonworth up on Aliquippa 9-0
Good evening,
in that game.
Once again, we would like to thank you all for purchasing the 50/50
Oh, it is that time.
It's our Chaussee toss time.
Can you hear me? Pull out your tickets.
It's about that time. Hang on. Let's figure it out if we got our Chaussee toss going to happen here
From all of
or
us
not.
up here, the kids, the students, the athletes, and
Oh,
staff.
here we go. Here's
have
our
a
ticket.
winning number.
Do you think we got a
0, 7, 5, 6, 8. We ready? 0, 7, 5, 6, 8, 2. You're
Well,
the winner of
would you like to do the honors, my friend?
Sure, I haven't had to yet.
Yeah. Well,
the wind's blowing. Hadn't been able to. Your Chaussee toss brought to you by Specialty Cookies. Big thanks to Lori Height and Specialty Cookies for donating towards the.
Jeez, I didn't even get mine either. I'll do another one.
Yeah, the double toss.
Double toss.
Donating towards the 50-50. It was a Chaussee tradition. Lee, talk about it real quick, the great Chaussee tradition.
Every week, Chaussee and I would alternate who would buy the 50-50 tickets, and we never won. And that was our tradition. When we lost, we just tossed it over our shoulders in the press box, and we continue. But now we raise money for the Chaussee Golf
And
Fund.
you won your first 50-50 in how many years last year
gosh,
at Union?
Man. $360 or $70. I think we won at Union High School. I think the first ever one at football.
Yeah.
Because I hit a couple of basketball before, but never at a football game. And when you know, my ticket didn't win, but Chaussee's won.
So it's a fun little thing that we've done with Lori Heights and Specialty Cookies. Basically,
Greatly appreciate
she's
them.
donating towards us being able to get these 50-50 tickets, and all the proceeds going straight to the Chaussee Scholarship Fund. We raised over $5,000 towards the Chaussee Scholarship Fund. Big shout out to Abigail Richards. Hopefully going to get her up with us one of these games in the future as well. But it all starts with Specialty Cookies. It's with donors like Lori Heights and everybody out there. Big thanks to all of them for all they've done for us.
And I don't pick who Chaussee's ticket is either.
Yeah, you.
So, I mean, when I buy the ticket, whoever sells me the ticket, it's like, which one's Chaussee's, which one is mine. That's what we do. So we make it fair is fair, and that's how Chaussee won last year. So hopefully we'll be able to get another $300 or $400 winner again this year.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Chances are slim to none.
Hey, but you know
what?
what?
You never know.
I like our odds. He got us one, and I don't know which reaction was better, your reaction or Eric's reaction to your reaction last year.
I think Eric's reaction actually
was pretty darn good.
Online that was definitely great action. Hopefully we'll be able to do it. But again, Specialty Cookies, those cookies. By the way, Chaussee, Miss Heights would make chocolate chip cookies every time we were at Laurel High School. Chocolate chip, and she still makes chocolate chip cookies in honor of Chaussee for our halftime. So
well, she did say that 2 weeks from now, when you're going to be there, she will also have banana cake.
Banana cake, you better believe it.
Let's take a look at these first half stats, and my word, advantage Shenango.
That is insane.
211 total yards of offense, Lee. And again, just to put that in perspective, they had 143 yards total in the first two games combined. They survived 2 turnovers, a fumble and an interception in the first half, and are still doing what they're doing here today. Leading the way, Caleb McConnell, 9 of 11 passing for $146 and a touchdown. He also has a rushing touchdown with 24 yards on the ground. By the way, their leading rusher coming into this game, good mention that again, in Nick Lyons, out with a leg injury.
Yeah.
And they're just getting the job done. Nico DeSalvo moves back to running back. He's got 7 carries for 28 yards
in the first half as well. The touchdown catch coming on a 51-yard bomb to Landon Albertini to end the first half. On the other side for Mohawk, 31 yards passing for Bobby Fadden, Lucas Stratton with 24 yards rushing. That's about the extent of it, really, in terms of the Mohawk offense that just has not been able to get any sort of consistency whatsoever. In fact, 3 3-and-outs in the game. A 7-play drive lasted 5 minutes, but that also ended in a punt as well. So, just not much going correctly. In fact, if I do quick math here, 16 plays offensively run in the game for Mohawk.
Jeez.
On the other side, Shenango had 12 on their first drive. 26 total for Shenango.
Incredible. I mean, what do you say if you're Coach McCutcheon, going in at halftime? Do you just walk in there and scream? Do you just stare at them? I mean, it'd be interesting to see how they respond here in the second half.
I don't know what the answer to that one is. I mean, you got to know your team. I mean,
yeah, you got to know your team.
More than anything, hey, guess what? That first half is over. It's done with. Forget about it.
And they get the ball to start the second half, which is the good news.
That's going to be a big key. By the way, before I forget, again, big shout-out to the Shenango and Mohawk marching bands. Mohawk is actually our band of the week.
Right.
But in the chaos of getting everything up here today, of course, yours truly forgot the band of the week shirt. So guess what? We're going to be back here next Friday with the game against Elwood City. So we'll have multiple shirts handed out next week for the Mohawk band, because we'll also have Hit, Wink, Wink Union on Thursday night. How about Thursday night football?
I love it.
They'll be our band of the week next week as well. So dual bands of the week.
So you'll be at Union on Thursday night then?
Yep, we'll be there for that one, and hopefully you'll be joining us for the fun as well.
You would think you're going to have a nice crowd and a nice viewing audience for that game too. So who cares about the NFL?
Who cares about the NFL?
Yeah.
Eric will be giving you plenty of score updates. You know he will.
I'm not at that game, or maybe I will be next Thursday. I don't know.
You told me you were unavailable, so
I think I can't. No, I got boys soccer next week in North Allegheny.
We got plenty of games coming up your way, getting on the volleyball and soccer pitch as well in the next couple of weeks. But we're ready for the second half to begin. It's going to be Brendan Conti taking it at the 10-yard line on the near sideline, out to the 20. Out to maybe the 25-yard line, and that's where he will be stopped. And Mohawk will start first and 10. Let's again look at the starting lineups tonight, brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Head down to the Crane Room after the game tonight. Kitchen's open until 10:30. $6 shareable apps. Select apps at $6 tonight. Grab your friends, meet your family, start a new post-game tradition at the Crane Room. Hey, you could probably say hi to us as well. Bobby Fadden again in the first half, just 31 passing yards, negative rushing yards. He's joined with Lucas Stratton in the backfield, Joey Nail, the tight end, Corey Fennell, Cole McDaniel, and Landon Argero are the receivers in the O-line left to right. Dan Monaco, Joe Rosick, Franklin Kelly, Trey Gangone, and Braden Radsminski. Fadden in the gun on first and 10. He'll hand it off up the middle, making one man miss is Lucas Stratton, and he gets out past the 35-yard line. And there's something we didn't see much of, only the third first down of the game for the Warriors.
Yeah, good start on that first down. You got me thinking about those fried apps, though. The fried pickles, the onion rings, zucchini fries. So, pretty good there. But let's get back to football. That's where you want to start out there. Challenge your offensive line right now.
I like that.
Because they got dominated in that first half. You got to challenge them and say, hey, we know you're better than this. Take control of the second half.
Music's still playing. There we go.
That's all right.
Nailed the tight end on the right. He'll be a lead blocker again for Stratton, but he's not going anywhere as he's grabbed by the chest plate basically and thrown backwards for a loss.
Gino Fiore fought through the block. I thought he was going to be blocked off. But Fiore, good job if you can see on the right side.
We didn't have him listed.
That block.
We didn't have him listed in our starting lineup, but he with John Adamo, Ethan Iwanico, Chad Christopher, Connor Click, those guys up front, and then Cameron filling in with Farilla at the linebacker position. Those guys have been stellar up front. The rest of the starting defense, Dando, Albertini, Kessler, and Ross, along with McConnell, the safety. Now, Coach Graham said he wanted to get McConnell on the field as much as possible. He's playing defense. He's certainly getting the job done offensively here so far tonight.
and being involved in a couple plays downfield defensively as well. Play fake, throw over the middle, and right on cue, McConnell makes the tackle, but finding Nail on the seam, right to the first down sticks, and that will move the chains.
Yeah, play action there, quick throw right over the middle. Nail, found, as you said, found that seam, found the hole there, get the first down. It's a good start here for Mohawk, getting 2 first downs here.
That was a play that was wide open in the first half as well, Lee, but when the lineman was able to tip it and deflect it, that almost led to an interception. But 2 first downs, that's big right there to start things here for the Mohawk offense. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left on 1st and 10, ball near midfield. Mohawk, though, trailing by those 2 scores. Fadden, 3-step drop, again, throw over the middle into triple coverage, deflected and picked off by Farrell at the 45-yard line. He'll return it back across midfield to the 47, the first Shenango turnover on the day.
Not a good decision there. You can, as you said, you can look at the replay. As you said, triple team. Should have probably gone to the right. Had a man wide open in the right, but tried to triple team or throw in that triple coverage. He had Fennell on the right side along the sideline, no one around him, but chose to go in the middle of the field. Ferrillo read it perfectly. Get the turnover, and Shenango back in business.
Make sure you protect your possessions with a local firm like Medore Bonner Law.
MedoreBonnerLaw.com.
Community firm with personal connection and individualized service. See how they can help serve you. Big hole for DeSalvo. Through the hole, he drops the ball, picks it up, drops it again near the 30-yard line. This ball is still loose. Kammerer is still blocking out in front, and I think they're going to get him for a late hit after the fact. Somehow, Kessler maybe falls on top of it. Yikes.
Yeah, it was Kessler.
I mean, we saw this in the Laurel game last week where just phantom fumbles without much contact. He just lost it at the 45, picked it back up at the 40, lost it again at the 35, and Kessler dies on it at the 30. How many yards do you officially give him on that carry?
But isn't that new rule that you can't advance that football forward?
No, it's just a fumble that goes out a fumble forward out of bounds.
Out of bounds, okay. Referees are talking to see what we have here. Should be interesting to see the calls. Those flags flew.
So yeah, they are going to return it back to the spot of the initial fumble.
Yeah, there was a flag.
Yeah, and you got to make sure, was it a flag or was it an accidental trying to toss the beanbag? Haven't seen a signal from our official yet either.
Well, yeah, but
they just marked it 15. They just marked it 15 yards, Lee, from the end of the run.
A hold or a personal?
Yeah, personal foul. It
Yep.
should be 1st and 10 because they got the first down on the carry.
Personal fouls against Shenango. Be 1st and 10 at the Mohawk 40.
How many yards do you want to give him on that officially?
Down to the 35, I would say.
I mean, do we give him all the credit for picking it back up?
No, because yeah, I would.
Give him credit. I'll give him credit to where he lost it the second time. I'll give him credit to the 35 for unofficial stats. While what's going on, timeout on the field. So we'll give him officially a 12-yard carry there for DeSalvo. 8 carries for 40 yards for the quarterback turned running back this week. Coming up after the game, we will announce our Maley Chiropractic play of the game. That one right there could actually be part of our potential list. Hey, do you feel 10 years older, Lee, or would you rather feel 10 years younger? It may not be just old age that's slowing you down. Find out after your first adjustment at Maley Chiropractic. Let them bring the young athlete out in you.
As long as they don't crack my neck, I'll be fine.
I could certainly use one now.
My brother Jay's all for the crack of the neck. I want no part of it.
Hey, seasonal allergies, changes in the weather. Hey, just spending too much time with the bleachers. It can all affect how you feel on a daily basis. Call Maley Chiropractic. They'll get you straightened out. Unless your name's Lee Moan, there's no straightening him out.
I'm beyond help.
After that timeout, which was called by Shenango, first Ponch's Insurance timeout of the second half, they have 1st and 10 at the Mohawk 44-yard line. Big hole on the right side this time for DeSalvo, but he's swallowed up quickly by the freshman Lucas Stratton after a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, but still not bad. First down, 3 to 4 yards. Call that a win in the book. But again, McConnell just really handling this offense well.
Yeah. Shenango's had the edge in the game. That was your Creative Edge scoring recap we talked about at the half. 211 yards to 44 at the half. From concept to creation, Creative Edge's fully licensed and insured architecture and construction management services help make your project a reality. Give them a call at 724-652-1372 for more information. 2 men in the backfield. Kind of a designed run for the quarterback the whole way. Couple lead blockers inside the 40 down to the 37 before Monaco makes the tackle.
36. Nice job by Albertini, too. Block downfield.
Monaco is on that tackle.
5-yard pickup for McConnell. 3rd down and short. Call it 3rd and 3. Monaco, again, if you are just joining us, was named during pregame as the Mohawk Homecoming King.
King Monaco.
Tess Green, your Mohawk class of 2026. Homecoming Queen.
Yeah, Tess Green, the daughter of Jerry and Cody.
Leo has some fun tidbits on those guys as we have a movement on the right side, and 3rd and 3 just turned into 3rd and 8.
Yeah, she's a member of the Mohawk volleyball team for 5 years and has played travel volleyball for 3 years for the Mahoning Valley Premier. She was also inducted into the National Honor Society last year, active member of the Peer Leaders, as well as a former member of the Health Careers Club outside of school. Tess enjoys reading, taking photos with her camera, and spending time with her family and friends. And she plans to go to college to pursue a degree in chemical engineering.
Oh, nice.
Beyond my pay grade. Of course, just about everything is.
Late substitution for Shenango. They kind of half broke the huddle and half had guys come off the sideline. They're going to go deep ball down the near sideline. Over the shoulder catch made by Trey Ross inside the 10. Down to the 5-yard line. A dime again on the deep ball from McConnell.
Trey Ross and that.
Can you throw it any better? Check out the replay there.
You couldn't have dropped this in the breadbasket from 2 feet away.
I mean, good coverage downfield there.
Wallace just didn't get his head turned around quite quickly enough. That's probably the only thing you could say.
So they're inside the red zone on Wilmington Road. Is Shenango. Boy, what a throw there
30,
at the time.
35 yards by my count.
Well, your count is always correct, so.
Let's not get carried away here.
Well, you're the math teacher, so it should be correct.
How about Shenango? 4 for 5 on 3rd downs. Now 1st and goal. DeSalvo upended by Fadden in the backfield. Loss of 1, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, this is gut check time, though, for Mohawk. They're down 2 scores. You got to stop them here.
You cannot afford a touchdown here if you're Mohawk. I mean, you have to stop.
2nd and goal from the 6.
And I'd be tempted for Mohawk if it came down to 4th down, not to take points and try to take it. Right now.
If you're Shenango, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And good time right now is, long time to get this play in, but who cares?
As long as you get it in.
You have a 14-0 lead right now. Let that play clock run down to 5 and 4.
Now they break the huddle at 8, though, so they got to hurry up to the line. 3 seconds left. Finally gets set. McConnell in the gun, gets the snap at 1, hands it off again to DeSalvo, up the gut, fighting forward inside the 5, and then driven back by a multitude of Warrior defense.
Yeah, they're rushing that play a little bit too much, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the issue. You want to take your time, but not too much time.
Yeah, you want to break the huddle about 10 or 15, and then get up the line and maybe change plays, but at least the good thing is they're taking time off the clock.
3rd down and 5. Coach Lee Moan, what are you calling here?
I'm calling a quarterback draw or a quarterback sprint or something in that line. Keeping the ball in the hands of McConnell right now.
Yeah, use Farilla and company as lead blockers would be my guess. DeSalvo not on the field. It's McConnell in the pistol with Farilla behind him on 3rd and goal from the 5.
Didn't get the playoff.
They did not. There's the flag, and 3rd and goal now from the 10. 1 penalty in the first half against the Cats. That's 3 here on this opening drive. As you see there from our umpire again, Mr. John Ludwig. This is the 75th meeting between these two schools. They played every year, Lee, from 1930 to 1979. But crazy enough, this is only the 3rd time they've played since 2008.
Mohawk growing in attendance.
Yep. And no more of the cross classification, which I would love to have the old Tri-County North back.
Yeah.
Can you imagine combining the MAC and Big 7? I mean, basically that's what all the games tonight are MAC versus Big 7. trips to the short side of the field to the right, and Sferilla to the right. Play action to him, throwing a little bubble screen to Ross, caught at the 10. He's going to fight forward, tackled by Fadden after just a 3-yard pickup. Safe play, and now a chance to go up by 3 scores as they'll bring the field goal unit out.
Yeah, why not?
Fadden on the tackle. 4th and goal.
I'm assuming his first field goal attempt of the year.
Second. He missed one in the opener against Northgate. I did not catch the yardage on that attempt. But it's from a tough angle here, too. Here, Lee, from the right hash for the right-footed kicker.
I think it's what the NFL needs to do.
Make him wider.
Yep, make him wider.
Michael Kessler will snap. Nico DeSalvo will hold on the 24-yard attempt. Snap is good. Kick is good. Long and in. Just inside the left upright from 24 yards out. McConnell, touchdown pass, touchdown run, and now a 24-yard field goal. Makes it 17-0 Wildcats over Mohawk. 4:44 remaining in the third. Back in a moment at LC SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
Brings that ball out to the 35-yard line.
Bobby Fadden on the kickoff return out past the 30 to the 35. But now trailing by 3 scores are the Warriors. 17-0. 4:30 remaining in the third quarter. This is a team that was ranked in the WPIL for Class 2A a couple of weeks ago. Lost their running back, lost the game last week. The offense just hasn't looked the same since, Lee.
Yeah, since Cash Stratton has gone down, it's been going downhill, so they need to find something. Shenango found their spark in McConnell, so let's see if they can find a spark here for Mohawk.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about a pass touchdown, rush touchdown, and now a field goal. A big-time MVP of the game nomination brought to you by MVP Insurance. Give them a call. Visit them online, mvpins.com. Quick throw to the near sideline for Fennell. Cuts it back inside to the 40, out to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 8 on first down. Home, auto, term, life, liability insurance, and more. mvpins.com. Visit them online, MVP Insurance, for more info.
Yeah, starting to get eaten alive now. I wore the shorts tonight.
Rookie mistake there from the vets.
Yeah, it was warm out, but boy, the bugs are a little rough. You can see him. Might have to turn out the light here.
Yeah, I blame you. 2nd and 2, handoff to Stratton. Up the middle, makes one man miss, then fights forward, and he will get enough for the first down. Tackle there by Albertini. Stratton, 11 carries for 37 yards. Good to see Cash Stratton still out there supporting his team. You know, he's wearing the leg brace. Unfortunately, got the not the diagnosis he wanted to get.
Yeah, he went out as a captain though for the tip.
What does that tell you about this kid though? He's all year been a junior captain. Don't see that very often in high school, especially at Mohawk. Only the 5th first down of the game for Mohawk. Ardro, the man in motion to the far side. That's where Fadden rolls out on 1st and 10. Scrambling around, throw on the run, low throw looking for Nail, and he can't quite get the hands underneath it.
Boy, give Redzmiski good credit there
for Joey Nail, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
For blocking there as Fadden was getting outside. Redzmiski did a good job to push him away from Fadden. Fadden tried to get that throw in there. I just turned the light out, okay?
Yeah, I still got mine going.
Good, they can go over to you now.
Glad you're joining us here, whether you're watching at lcsportsnet.com, watching on YouTube, Facebook Live, on Twitter, X, or listening on the CityView Sportscast with our friends over at iMedia. Big thanks to them and Western Reserve for simulcasting our games throughout the course of this year. And thank you for tuning in however you are, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com. Screen on 2nd and 10, able to get it over the top to Stratton, but he is leveled after a short gain by Albertini.
Albertini read that to perfection, saw the screen, and boy, when that ball was in the air, he was already about five yards before that ball was caught. I mean, he really just leveled, as you said. It's just a great read there by Albertini.
Ball right at midfield, down to 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. Mohawk facing a 3rd down and 7.
Definitely 4-down territory, I think.
Everything the rest of the game has to be.
Yeah.
McDaniel and Ardro are the 2 receivers to the bottom of the formation. Zone read, keeper from Fadden. He's got some room. He's got the 1st down across the 45 to the 40. Knocked him down at the 39-yard line. We haven't seen a lot of that tonight from Fadden.
That's exactly what I was thinking there. I think you got to do more of that. They saw a lot of that the first week against the Shenango. I've not seen that this week.
86 rushing yards in that opening week victory. Had negative rushing yards last week with a couple of long sacks. That 11-yard run puts them back at even Steven. We're not the only ones fighting with the bugs right now. See Leah Verdi down there trying to shoo him away as well down the sideline for us. Fadden wasn't ready for the snap, picks it up, runs into Stratton, and now he's going to throw it down the field, has a man behind the coverage in McDaniel, but he can't make the catch. Coming back at the last second to make the defense was Kessler and avoided PI in the process.
Yeah, Kessler somehow turned around at the last second. Thought he was going to run into the defender, but boy, good job of him. You check out the replay here as Kessler just got around at the last second and almost came up with the interception.
And the reason why the one earlier was called PI and this one wasn't, because he got the head turned around, right, Lee?
Correct.
2nd down and 10, just under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Mohawk still looking for their first points of the game.
Is that a 4-point field goal? That's pretty good.
That's a new rule, isn't it?
Yeah.
Call it the Rob Nattell rule. Fadden drops back on 2nd and 10, surveys the field, steps up. Trying to escape again. Dipsy-do all over the place, still extending the play. Pump fake makes another man jump. Bobby being Bobby, throw over the middle of the field, through the hands of the receiver and intercepted. All that for naught, as Dominic Dando's going to get the pick. It went through the hands of the leaping Corey Fennell.
Fadden tried to do everything he could. Made the throw, but as you can see, right a little bit too high for the intended receiver, and Dando makes him pay. But credit to the Shenango defense. I mean, boy, that backfield, the safeties and defensive backs have been just dynamite here today.
So Shenango with a 17-0 lead will take over at their own 25-yard line.
And the Beach team, not so much here this week here at Mohawk right now.
High snap, McConnell hands it off into the pistol for Lacko. Lacko to the outside, had some room out past the 30. 5-yard pickup on 1st down.
Lacko on that carry.
Well, we're just about done with the third quarter.
Yikes.
Gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 30.
We still need to find our fan of the game as well.
They haven't made a lot of noise. It'll be tough to pick them.
Yeah, not on the home sideline.
No. Student section is still hanging in.
Need to find something to make some noise, but their team on defense with less than a minute to play in the third. Play action, keeper for McConnell. Pump fake as he rolls out, and he falls forward to the 34-yard line. Gain of 4. It'll be 3rd down and a long one to go.
Yeah, I guess still have one more play here in this third quarter.
4th and 1. 3rd and 1, sorry.
13 first downs for Shenango on the day, just 5 for Mohawk. 6 now, for the Warriors. But this is where it's been key. Shenango 4 of 6 on 3rd downs so far tonight. Lee, Mohawk is just 1 for 5. Two men in the backfield, one on either side of McConnell. He's going to hand it off to the second man through, and he's going to be close, and he's going to be short.
He got it.
Nope. He is short.
Well, the one referee was on the line, the other one not on the line.
Now, the one at the near side is the one who's making the call, and the right call, because that's where the run came. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Decision time, maybe, for Shenango when we return. 17-0 through 3 quarters of play. Back in a moment on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Joseph's Marketplace is Newcastle's favorite family-owned hometown grocery store and coffee shop. Fresh meats and produce, full-line deli, homemade foods, and much more. Joseph's Marketplace has hot foods prepared every day. They also have Newcastle favorites like grape leaves, hummus, and wedding soup available daily. Follow Joseph's Marketplace on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates or stop in to see what's cooking each day. Come hang out at the brand new cafe and bakery, full of great coffee, drinks, sandwiches, snacks, sweets, and free Wi-Fi. In a rush? Go to josephsnc.com and place your cafe order online. Joseph's Marketplace, family owned and operated since 1915.
Kick off the school year with a visit to Sims Cafe on Wilmington Road, serving breakfast, lunch, and signature beverages. Stop in, give them a call, or order online at simscafe.net. And remember, kids 10 and under get a free pancake or waffle every Saturday. With new specials weekly, it's no wonder Sims Cafe is where sandwiches equal smiles. Sandwiches might equal smiles if you're at Sims, but right now it's all about the smiles on the Shenango sideline. Leading 17-0 after 3 quarters of play. Lee Moan alongside, I'm James Dotson. 4th and inches, and Shenango's going to trust the defense. They're going to get in punt formation.
Boy, I thought 4th and inch. Forget about inches.
McConnell is the one who's going to punt. Nobody deep, but he shows off the boot. His first punt today, and it takes a bounce, and it's going to die at the 5-yard line. Are you kidding me?
How about a 61-yard punt? With no return.
So he punted it 10 times last week, Lee, averaged 41 yards. And the coaches in the booth were smiling about that one, too. A punt of 61 yards. And that's his first punt today. That's the number. 10 punts last week, Lee. That's his first time booting it away.
Well, we talked about it. We were hoping they only maybe punt one time. How about 61 yards?
Yikes.
Boy, this kid's a special talent.
Coach Graham said after the game last week he's just got to find more ways to get the ball into the hands of the playmakers, especially McConnell, who they knew was going to be a special guy. He's showing it even earlier maybe than many expected.
Wow. Yeah, if he plays like this the rest of the year, season could turn around quick. Not that the season was, they struggled those first 2 weeks mightily.
What a weapon, though, in all phases of the game. Fadden drops back, pump fake, hanging in the pocket, now scrambling in the back of his own end zone, and he's not going to be able to get it away.
That's got to be a safety.
And there's a Shenango player
Click.
down.
Yeah,
Click, who was dragging him down, and I didn't see him drop a flag in the end zone.
They did not. I'm surprised. Wow.
I thought Fadden was going to get called for intentional grounding. He's able to get it away. There was number 21, McDaniel, was in the area.
I might want to take that back. I thought it was Clip. It's only a cramp, so double cramp. Pretty sure that was Click on the.
We'll confirm momentarily. Again, remind you, coming back to the game, we will announce our MVP Insurance MVP of the game. Make sure you get in the game at MVP Insurance, where they coach clients to better prices, better coverage. Call MVP for the win. Lee, let's talk about this offensive line again for Shenango real quick. They're going to be our door and focus, the foundation in the trenches.
Yeah.
Because John Adamo, Jacob Kammerer, Chad Christopher, Connor Click, and Ethan Iwaniko. I give a shout-out on the defensive line with Gino Fiore. He's been in there many times defensively, but those guys have been just absolutely, well, let's say it, rock solid, laying the foundation here today.
They've been definitely laying a foundation. I mean, Mohawk has had no answers whatsoever so far.
Don't let just anybody lay down the foundation for your home or business. Visit doorandconcrete.com for your free estimate today.
It does start up front, James, but just remember there's the safety. I mean, on that play again, the safeties and the safety and the defensive backs. I mean, just great coverage down there is forcing Fadden to have to scramble, look for receivers, can't find receivers, and they've been doing a great job, this whole defense here so far.
Still working.
Still stretching.
On that cramp. Well, while we have a moment, why don't we take a quick break ourselves? Be back in a moment. Early fourth quarter, all Cats here at lcsportsnet.com.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day? You guys ready?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Connor Click able to get off the field off his own power there, Lee.
Yep. Got the double cramp, our first cramp of the night, sponsored by Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company.
Big thanks, Coach Ches, as always. Second down and 10 from their own 5-yard line. Mohawk trailing by 3 scores early fourth quarter.
Single coverage in the outside here.
They try to take a shot downfield. Fadden looks the other way, now scrambling to his right. Buying time, throw on the run, comebacker, and McDaniel's going to make the catch near the first down chains. I think he's going to be just a yard short.
That's a good route, though. Broke it off right about the 20, and then, as you said, came back for the ball. And that's very important to be able to do that. And Fadden read that.
What's your stat on Bobby Fadden from playing in middle school?
52 points as a fifth grader.
52 points as a fifth grader.
Yeah, 52 points in a basketball game as a fifth grader. And remember, those are 6-minute quarters. So that's about 2 points. 2 points a minute.
Handoff up the gut and going nowhere is Stratton, but Yatsky's going to keep the legs moving with a little help from his friends. He reaches forward and gets the first down. He was stopped 4 yards behind the line, Lee.
They need everything they can get right now. So let's see if Mohawk can come out of this. They're down that fourth quarter here. I mean, they need a quick score.
And they're running out of time. Just 11 minutes remaining in the contest. Fadden drops back. No one open downfield. Now scrambling to his right. Scrambling. He'll just step out of bounds after about a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, I know Jay Rona's tuning in tonight from Youngstown possibly, or he might be over here since it's a short drive. The first cousin of Bobby Fadden. His dad Rob and Uncle Brian, they also scored 1,000 points at Mohawk. Heck of a basketball player, Bobby Fadden, the all-time leading scorer at Mohawk.
And
Just continue to tack on.
I would have to look at the numbers officially, but I mean, it would take probably a 25 to 30 point per game, but it's within realm of possibilities that he could end up being at the top of Lawrence County when all is said and done. Throw on the quick slant is going to be deflected by Farilla. Yes, you got it, Lee. Well, he got the fingernails on it.
All-time Lawrence County, is that the other great Shenango grad?
No. Mr. McNeese is third, I think, on the list.
Okay.
It's a couple of the Shannock guys are 1 and 2. David Quat Sr. is number 2, and Kevin Covert is number 1.
Kevin Covert, that's right, from the Shannock. Boy, I remember him playing in the days. Got to see him at a playoff game when he played at Butler High School back in the day. Yeah, Covert was fun to watch. He went on to play at Covert.
He finished at RMU. I want to say Akron?
Akron, you're correct. Or is that, no, McNeese played at Akron.
Kent State maybe then?
Yeah. I'll have to.
One of those MACtion schools. 3rd and 7, Fadden lifts one down the field. Fennell behind the defense, caught near midfield and then can't hang on to it, can't bring it in.
That one was put right into the breadbasket as well over double coverage, but Fennell just could not reel it in.
That's the kind of night Mohawk's having right now. Perfect throw. Should have been a catch, but then dropped. Yeah, you can see the frustration right now for Mohawk.
So just to correct myself, David Quat Sr. is 6th all-time.
Okay.
He was passed by Joseph Roth in 5th. Steve McNeese was 4th. David Young, 3rd.
Oh, my gosh.
Don Hennon from the Wampum days
Yes.
in 2nd. And then Covert at 2,612 points. That means that Bobby Fadden would need about 910 points in his senior year to break that record.
And if you make playoffs, you're talking about maybe 26 games or so, 25 games by 900, about 30. Yeah.
If it's a 25-game season, 36 points a game might be a little bit tough to handle.
Yeah, especially the way Coach O'Leary gets a lead in the fourth quarter.
It's going to be a fun Mohawk team.
Yeah.
We're still a long way away from winter sports season. 10:29 remaining here after McConnell fair catches the punt at the 42-yard line of Shenango.
I kid Coach O'Leary. Of course, I said I used to play basketball against him at the Y in the lunch at the YMCA in Butler back in the day. He was a pretty good basketball player back then.
Handoff to DeSalvo. Falls forward for about a 2 or 3 yard pickup out to the 44-yard line, but it's tripped up there by Joey Nail.
And the little mini footballs are coming in, and some shirts coming in thrown by the cheerleaders into the stands.
I mean, talk too about a guy like DeSalvo. He's waited a couple years behind Sam Patton to potentially be the starting quarterback. He starts the first couple of games, and Coach makes the decision. Hey, we're going to switch things up. You're going to go back to running back. Okay, Coach, let's go. Pounded the ball, 12 carries for 46 yards. Guy's a big boy at the running back position, too. 5'11", 175. Looks a heck of a lot bigger than that.
He sure does.
Keeper this time for McConnell coming near side. McDaniel holds him up, and then he's going to be dragged down by Radzminski.
Gets about a yard after the 46.
And the Farilla's down.
Radzminski on the tackle.
Farilla was out in front blocking.
That's not cramps either. The Mohawk training staff's going to come out and take a look real quick.
Again, already lost one running back. Both these teams have.
Yeah, Farilla's had a nice game on defense, though. Of course, the Shenango roster a little bit smaller than the Mohawk roster.
Started the year with 26, and that's where I love the setup of having the non-conference games all early, Lee. Before conference play begins. But this is where, again, these games, you don't want to say they don't mean anything because they surely do.
Oh, when you get county versus county.
Oh, that especially, yes. But this is the last thing you want to see. A Cash Stratton going off last week, Nick Lyons going off last week, and now A.J. Farilla barely putting any weight on that right leg as he's getting assistance off, but at least he is walking himself to the sideline.
Hopefully just a sprain. Probably not going to need it. Should be out the rest of the game because, I mean, you have a 17-0 lead in non-conference. You're not going to need him the rest of the night. Been a big spark, though, but the old next man up mentality right now.
Now, that was one of our LGKG advantages of the game. Which team could do the next man up mentality the better here this evening.
I almost want to root for Shenango to go to fourth down because I want to see McConnell kick again.
Well, he won't be able to get the full leg into it, though. The ball's near midfield.
Yeah.
3 receivers to the right. That's where he rolls on 3rd and 4th. Throw low towards Ross, and he gets the hands under it and makes the catch.
They gave him the spot, gave him the first down. I thought maybe that ball was the feet were at the line, but I thought maybe the ball was before the sticks. But the referee right there says it got sticks. So good throw there by McConnell. Only where his receiver can catch the ball.
Been impressed with him tonight.
He's smart, at least tonight anyways.
The reason I wanted to bring up that old Bobby Fadden stat was our producer, Rob Nattel's a middle school basketball coach in the area, and he said, yeah, McConnell put up nearly 30 on us in a game, and I don't even think he played the second half. Handoff to
DeSalvo on the right side bounces his way forward, gets a couple of yards.
Well, everybody scores at least 30 a game against a Rob Mattel team, right?
That's a Rob Mattel coach team.
Yeah, that's it.
Again, this was a beautiful evening for Mohawk fans, especially. It was homecoming. Everybody packed, lining up. And looking on the paper, we thought that fans might be having to go home early, but certainly not
this
for
way.
what we're watching.
Yeah, on paper.
On paper, again. Shenango had 143 yards of total offense in the first 2 games combined. Mohawk put up 47 points in the first game. Shenango looking for more. Bomb down the far sideline, but a little bit too far out in front. As again, Trey Ross had gotten behind the defense.
Boy, he had him too.
How about this? That's only the 3rd pass that did not get completed today for Shenango. 12 of 15 for a $190.
Freshman. Start the chant.
Yeah, really.
The bad news about that is the clock stopped.
Coming after the game, we'll give our MVP of the game and our Melee Chiropractic Play of the Game awards. During our Tri-County Principals post-game show, we actually have a special announcement coming up soon regarding the Tri-County Principals. Trips left, design run the whole way for McConnell. Lead blockers in front, first down and more. Look out, inside the 30, to the 20, to the 10. See you later. Did he get to the pylon? Yes. Your Parada Jones-McCree touchdown from 47 yards out. Caleb McConnell.
For the touchdown.
Incredible. Yeah, got the speed there at the 25, and then was able to tuck that ball into the corner. What a play there by McConnell. That kid might get 2 shirts tonight. And I said it a couple times earlier. They were looking for a spark. They found it.
At Parada Jones and McCree, attorneys at law, excellence is their guarantee. Excellent is an understatement for McConnell here tonight. The freshman tacks on the PAT. Why not? He's been a part of all 24 points for Shenango. A touchdown pass, 2 on the ground, a field goal, and 3 PATs. 7:50 remaining. It's 24-0 Shenango here on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
From high school to the pros and everything in between, you're listening to City View Sportscast, part of the iMedia One network.
Your Joseph's Marketplace drive summary on that one. 6 plays for 58 yards, capped off by a 3rd down, 47-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Caleb McConnell.
Yeah, they've been around since 1915, Joseph's Marketplace. I got to make another trip out there before a game.
7:50 remaining. Big shout out again to Joseph's Marketplace. Hey, make sure you stop by 3 locations. Grove City Outlets, the Jameson Hospital lobby area, as well as the location in Shenley Square Plaza in the Shannock. Squib kick. Ball is still loose at the 20-yard line.
I think Shenango might have it. I think Click might have it at the bottom of that pile.
They do. They're celebrating like they are going to Acrisure, the way that Shenango is playing tonight. Not much to cheer about in the first 2 weeks in Cats country. They led 7-0 going into the 4th quarter, or 7-6, excuse me, going into the 4th quarter against New Brighton in the opener. Couldn't finish it off, losing 20-7. Last week, nothing offensively. 43 yards of total offense. Just completely lifeless. Complete opposite tonight. The marching band, the cheerleaders going crazy on the far sideline. And why not?
Yeah, as well as you should. I said this Mohawk crowd just completely stunned. But the good news for Mohawk, it's non-section. You have a chance to regroup and get ready for Elwood City next week.
Yeah, everything's still right in front of you. 2 receivers each way. They're going to go a little backwards handoff on the jet sweep. I believe that's Williams on the carry inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. It is Jason Williams getting the carry, entering the red zone.
Yeah, he made his mark in the basketball court last year for Shenango. He's got a bright future.
His first carry of the night. And here's the thing. So moving McConnell into quarterback, moving then DeSalvo to the main running back, you can put Williams back to probably his more natural position at wide receiver, as he had been forced to take more snaps at running back, especially after the injury to Lyons. I think everybody gets into a more natural position, and oh, by the way, you got a freak athlete than what we've seen so far in McConnell.
Yeah, definitely in the night he's freakish for sure.
2nd and 7, he's going to turn and hand off to Dando, cuts up field. He's going to get stopped by a swarm of Warrior defenders for no gain.
Yeah, Furillo still looks like ice in that right leg area, right below the knee.
Check that was 26 Lacko on the carry, not 20.
So at least the ice isn't on the knee, which is good for Furillo, but he's definitely done for the night. Don't need him now. And good job here now, taking as much time off the clock as you possibly can.
Make sure you tune into the Trib Live High School Sports Network starting at 9:15. All the recaps will start coming your way. Shenango's going to have to take another Pontius Insurance timeout here with 6:08 remaining. Let's take a quick one here as well. Back in a moment, all Cats with 6:08 remaining. 24-0 here on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
Thanks to the Mohawk and Shenango Teachers Associations. Shout out Kevin Sapp, also an official out here. Need plenty of officials out there. They're actually looking for flag football officials for the coming year. Play action, rolling out, throw back to the left. Kessler open, but can't get to it as Ardro came back at the last second and was able to knock it away. Ball kind of disappeared. The Shenango faithful all thought he had caught it in the end zone, but Ardro got a hand on it.
Yeah, some of the teammates thought he caught it also. The throw just behind him, but with a little bit of misdirection play. Had Kessler, but throw just out of his reach. Now we might see that field goal attempt of about 37 yards. Yep.
Final score 43-0. Laurel defeating Riverside on the road.
Actually, it's going to be officially a 36-yard attempt.
Snap back. Plenty of leg. But it's wide right.
Yeah, it was good from about 45.
36-yard field goal attempt by McConnell, no good.
He just has to get that direction down a little bit. But got the leg. It's nice to have that weapon.
So he has an interception and he has a missed field goal. Hard to find much else that he did wrong tonight.
Yeah, geez, there goes that shirt.
Yeah, you're
no, just kidding. Yeah, he's been fun.
We're gonna have to find a Maley Chiropractic Play of the Game award here tonight as well. Hey, Old Joints Got You sideline. Visit Doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Ardro, and Kelsey Bowser. They'll get you straightened out.
Oh, I got my pick.
We'll discuss with the crew. Big shout out Rob Nattel, Jacob Walls are the producers, Leah Verdi, and some guy named Jay running the cameras.
Yeah. Up on top of the roof.
His less cool brother Lee alongside.
Yeah.
Ardro catches the ball in the flat after the touchback as the rule. Ball out to the 23-yard line, so a 3-yard pickup.
Yeah, Jay's singing some James Taylor tunes up there, up on the roof.
14-12 now your score, by the way. Elwood City's lead against Neshannock has been cut down. 2-point conversion, though, no good, we are told.
And we'll have Elwood City next week here, here against Mohawk.
That'll be the opening of Maction. And I think we'll probably be heading out to Glen Pop Johnston Stadium next week as Shenango gets in their opener against Northgate. Fadden rolling out to his right, jump pass to stay in bounds and throws it away. How about that?
Knew where he was. Just going to get a lot on it. But again, the defensive pressure and then the coverage in the back. These backs and safeties, again, Dando, McConnell.
That's what I was going to say, is especially in the secondary.
And Kessler.
The coverage has been stellar. And that's what Mohawk, last 2 weeks, has really had trouble with, is getting guys open down the field. The line's been given a decent amount of time, and Fadden, Bobby being Bobby, keeping the plays alive, but just been a tough set of circumstances. Fadden fires to the far sideline. Fennell coming back to it, makes a catch for the first down at the 35, out to the 40 to move the chains.
For the most part, though, James, other than that play, they're getting pressure without blitzing tonight, too. And that's such a key, and they can drop 7 back, and that's making it tougher for Bobby Fadden because that defensive line's getting the job done.
Coach McCutcheon and Coach Dickey Robb calling the plays. They're going to have to figure something out because a touchdown in the opening drive last week, but they've been held scoreless ever since. Fadden on the run again, throws it on the run, just out of the hands of J.J. Nail on the Neal sideline, but guess what? Guy in his hip pocket the entire way.
Yeah, so Fadden struggling here again tonight.
So I believe, if my numbers are right, I believe that is now 12 straight drives, maybe 13 now straight drives. Mohawk unable to put points on the board. Down to 4:39 remaining. Fadden again looks to throw. Far sideline, caught at the sticks, moving the chains, playing a little bend, don't break defense, and Mohawk maybe getting a little momentum, at least something to put on the film to look at.
They need something. Yeah, for Shenango right now, and complete control of this game. They just want to come out of here with no injuries if you can.
.4:15 left, trying to get you a couple other scores across the area. Throw on the slant over the middle and triple coverage. Threading the needle. Finding Joey Nail inside the 30, down to the 27.
Yeah, we've seen that a couple times without much success. That one was able to sneak that throw in. The Nail, who's had a quiet game here tonight.
1st and 10 from the Shenango 28.
The clock continues to run, though. Click checks back in. Cramps are done.
2 receivers each way, time becoming the biggest enemy.
Yeah, it is 1 point right now.
3:40 remaining on a winding 4th quarter clock, trailing 24-0. Fire over the middle. Argiro catches it inside the 10, but can't hold on to it as he goes to the ground.
Yeah, Kessler was able to knock that out. The ball in his hands, but not giving up on the play was Kessler. Was able to knock it out of his hands as they were going to the ground. But again, defender right there. Good pressure by Click on Fadden.
Second down and 10. Band's celebrating, having fun themselves here late in the contest. Fire to the far sideline. Again, man open is Fennell inside the 20. Goes out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Give him another 13-yard pickup. He's got 5 catches for 68 yards unofficially.
Yeah, Mohawk just looking for something right now. Try to get points in the board, build for next week.
Yeah, at this point, yeah, you just want something to, again, put on film, be able to talk about during your film sessions, and get you prepared for the big one next week to start the MAC. Fadden pumps, fires over the middle, man open. Nice catch, Fennell again, inside the 10, down to the 5, and knocked down at the 3. Well, fastball from the senior.
Yeah, another first down. Slow to get up is Fennell.
It's another 13-yard pickup for him.
And he's going to need some help. He's going to stay in there, but now he'll get replaced now.
Ball's on a 3-yard line, first and goal.
Yeah, Landon Wallace is going to check in.
Wallace, the lone receiver to the bottom of your formation. First and goal from the 3. Fadden drops back, surveying, still in the pocket, now flushed out to his right. Fires towards the near pylon. Closest receiver is Stratton. It's going to be incomplete. The question going forward for Mohawk, too, is are they going to have to become a more aerial team?
Yeah, not much running game tonight for sure. I mean, Cash Stratton had some big first couple weeks. Not showing a lot tonight. Of course, that has a lot to do with the Shenango defense.
Got a final score of 32-0. Newcastle defeating Highlands on the road.
Yeah, so they're 2-1. Disappointing loss last week.
Try to get you some other score updates as they're scrolling on your bottom line as well.
Thanks to the Newcastle Transit Authority.
Neshannock and Elwood are tied late in that game. Play action, keeper for Fadden, and he's going to get wrestled down in the backfield. Loss of 3.
Fadden on that keeper.
Yeah, first man getting in there and hanging in there. That was Kamer.
Christopher on that tackle.
The all-conference player. He was first in there. Was able to slow him down till the defense got there, so third down for Mohawk here. Clock under 2:20.
Trips to the right, third and goal from the 5. Fadden takes the snap. Looks right, no one open, still no one open. Now scrambles up the middle, but he's not going to be able to get away from Connor Click, who'll drag him down back at the original line of scrimmage.
Well, you've been saying that a lot tonight, haven't you? Nowhere to throw, no one open. Fadden trying to get it done himself. Cannot. Click was able to chase him down. That takes a lot to chase him down. It looks like Mohawk might call. Let's see if they call him the timeout here. Fadden trying to look for a play. Got plenty of time, but play clock's going to go down to 10 by the time they break the huddle here.
You're going to have to hurry. Game clock under a minute 20. 3 on the play clock. They're finally set. Fadden in the pistol. And he didn't get it off in time. So now it's going to be 4th and goal from the 8.
And they did not call timeout either.
Well, the one good piece of information from Mohawk, that's their first penalty of the second half after 5 infractions in the first half.
But now the clock starts again.
The visiting blue and gold, it's been all Cats tonight. Packed house early.
Not so much now.
2 receivers each way, 4th and goal from the 8.
Fadden with Stratton to his left. Fadden looking right. Plenty of time. Fires one up. Jump ball towards the goalpost, and it's not going to be caught out of the range of Joey Nail. And it's going to be a turnover on downs after a 12-play drive. And that's just the way tonight has gone for the Warriors.
So Shenango again, great defensive coverage.
Let me say one thing real quick. Talked to Matt Laporte before the game, always so hospitable to us here.
Oh, yeah.
I asked him that first game, the Mohawk and Shannock game, I said, what was your gate? And he said, well, we give up, season passes. And they give their student tickets are free. Students get in for free, which is absolutely awesome.
Love it.
I love that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
So he said, I can't give you an exact number, but he said, without question, the largest number of attendees in my time here. And it really wasn't even that close. And he said that's with you streaming. There was another streamer group here on that opening weekend. Don't let anybody tell you that us doing broadcasts is going to keep people from coming to the games, because we've seen proof of that, especially this year. We've seen proof of maybe the new future of Shenango football. The freshman leading the Cats to a 24-0 road victory here tonight.
How about the cartwheel from Click going up the field? Boy, they celebrating as well as they should be.
The Cats low on manpower.
Shock Lawrence County this week.
An eye-opener for sure across the WPIAL. We'll be back with the Tri-County Principals post-game show in a moment. Shenango 24, Mohawk nothing, your final score on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Here at Shenango, the teachers and staff love their Wildcats. In the classroom or wearing the blue and gold, we have their back, and we wish the Cats the best this season.
This video is brought to you by the Shenango Area Education Association.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders. so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
For the most complete recap of Friday night's high school football action, tune in on your way home from the game to the WPIAL Scoreboard Show, only here on the Trib Live High School Sports Network. Hi, this is Don Rebel. Join me in a cast of thousands for all the scores with recaps from the top games, plus we highlight the night on the Trib Live Roundtable. That's the WPIAL Scoreboard Show after the game on Friday nights on the Trib Live High School Sports Network and at tribhssn.triblive.com.
Tri-County Principals Postgame Show here on Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP. A 24-0 win for the Shenango Wildcats on the road here tonight in stunning is the word that comes to mind. Just the stunningness of Shenango getting the job done offensively, Mohawk not being able to do anything on the offensive side, and a newcomer, a coming out party for Caleb McConnell, the freshman, taking care of business, to say the least, tonight.
He was impressive. First high school start, and he was just a phenomenal night for him. Just ran the show. Did McConnell. I mean, he was just everything as advertised. According to, I didn't know a lot about him, a lot of people, but he made his name felt big here in Lawrence County here tonight. He was just got off to a good start. They started him off slow, James, which what I liked. Just those short throws, build the confidence a little bit, and then as the game progressed, they let him take some shots, and boy, did he deliver.
He did take some shots, to say the very least. In this one. Real quick, a score update, 20-20 Neshannock and Elwood City with just 23 seconds left. So we'll keep you abreast on that one here down the stretch as we get into our post-game show.
So you might get our first overtime of the year in Lawrence County.
Except that Neshannock is in the red zone with less than 20 seconds remaining. So we'll keep it going on that. Recapping this one, Shenango controlled a 12-play opening drive, ended up fumbling it in the red zone as Neshannock just scored a touchdown with 14 seconds left to take the lead in that one. But in this one, like a 12-play drive, but no points as the ball was fumbled inside the red zone. They force a 3-and-out, and then they go on a 9-play scoring drive capped off by a Caleb McConnell touchdown run.
Yeah, what a run, though, by him, too. It was a nice, long 47-yard run there by McConnell. I said he did a little bit of everything tonight. Did McConnell. He was just absolutely outstanding. The feet, the defense, the offense. Unfortunately, did miss a field goal, but oh well. He was just absolutely almost a one-man wrecking crew here tonight was McConnell.
So that made the score 7-0 as he, too, put in the extra point to make the score 7-0. Threw an interception on their next possession, but again, forcing a 3-and-out. They get the ball back, and this time going deep down the field on the far sideline with just over 2 minutes remaining. A 51-yard touchdown pass to Landon Albertini put it right on the money, Lee. I mean, you couldn't have dropped it in the bucket any better.
Yeah, he was impressive. I mean, just right. He said right on the dime. Did that a couple times here tonight.
That was your halftime score of 14-0. Start the third quarter. Mohawk gets the ball first, but they end up getting a couple first downs, but then an interception thrown, the first of two in the second half, thrown by Mohawk in terms of the interceptions. And Shenango goes right down with an 8-play drive, started in plus territory, and hey, why not? Caleb McConnell kicks a field goal from 24 yards out, makes it 17-0. He would tack on a long third down touchdown run midway through the fourth quarter from 47 yards out, making it 24-0 your final score. Caleb McConnell officially on the night, or unofficially official, 12 for 16 for 190 yards and a touchdown. He also had 7 carries for 87 yards and 2 more scores.
Not bad.
Shirt-worthy?
Yeah, I think he might deserve a MVP insurance MVP of the game.
Let's go for it right there. Your MVP insurance MVP of the game goes to Mr. Caleb McConnell.
Yeah, he's going to receive a customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone, recognition of being named tonight's MVP of the game. You can view the full list of this year's game's MVPs. It's a short list right now, but we have a long season to go. Click on lcsportsnet.com and click on MVP of the game. Congratulations to Caleb McConnell for being named tonight's MVP of the game, MVP Insurance. Call MVP for the win.
Lots of great plays throughout the course of the night, but the one we're going to go with is that first long touchdown pass we were just talking about. It put it absolutely on a dime, on the money to Landon Albertini, and good to see him back too. He's missed a lot of time over the last couple of years. Albertini with the touchdown catch. He will get your Mailey Chiropractic play of the game as well. He just got his customized T-shirt courtesy of the Red Zone for being tonight's play of the game. And again, you can view the full list of game MVPs and plays of the game by going to lcsportsnet.com. Click on awards. Congratulations, Landon Albertini, for your Mailey Chiropractic play of the game. Let Mailey Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Honorable mention, almost a 2-shirt night, because that 47-yard run by McConnell was pretty darn special.
It was all over. Great plays from Shenango. And again, if we had 5 shirts, it may have gone to their line too, because they had 342 yards of total offense in the game, Lee. There's your final stats brought to you by Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen. But the yard totals are impressive. The third down numbers is what was really staggering to me.
Yeah, 6 to 10. I mean, you're going to win a lot of games if you're getting 6 to 10 to 60% for those third downs.
There's your Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen scoring recap. Family owned and operated general contractors for 4 generations. Gem Builders, building your community for 70 years. You can visit them online at gembuilders.com. So both teams now 1-2. Shenango gets their first win of the season for Mohawk. I don't want to say back to the drawing board, but they got to find something, because now it matters next week.
Now you got Elwood City rolling in here, and they took Neshannock. I mean, big game there against Neshannock tonight, but you got a big opening conference. I mean, Elwood City was struggling a little bit, and now they're playing a good game tonight. So Mohawk's got to find some offense somehow, some way, because they've really struggled the last couple of weeks. The offensive line, defensive line not getting it done. So they got a whole week to figure it out. But we'll be back here to find that next week.
We'll be back here for that Mohawk against Elwood City game. We're watching the end of that game right now, by the way. Neshannock with a 26-20 lead, 1 second remaining for Elwood City. So we'll give you a little extra play-by-play of that one here in a second. The other game, we're going to head out to Glenn Pop Johnson Stadium. We're going to see these Cats continue on their path as they start their Big 7 conference play against Northgate.
Yeah, I think it could be a huge crowd out there next Friday night after seeing this right now. I mean, you gotta love it. And there's that Hail Mary pass.
And it's gonna be knocked away with a Neshannock injury, but they are gonna get the knock away. It's just a cramp. Good to see.
Yes.
And Neshannock's gonna get the road
victory.
How about that? Come from behind, 26-20. Neshannock wins. They score the winning touchdown with just 14 seconds remaining in the contest.
Yeah.
So big thanks to everybody here at Mohawk, Matt Laporte and company. Again, always so gracious to us. Big shout again, Mohawk, our band of the week. We're going to have more stuff for them coming next week, and we'll be back here again for the game against Elwood City. Our producers, Jacob Walzer and Rob Nattel, working the cameras tonight, Leah Verdi and Jay Moan. Lee Moan, a final thought from you here before we wrap it up.
Just shocked like everybody else. I mean, and that's not taking anything away from Shenango. Just on paper, I mean, you look at the stats that come into the game.
They figured out something this week, and it's clicked.
Yeah.
No pun intended, because Connor had a great game too. But something clicked tonight, and I'm excited for what the rest of this year could end up looking like for Shenango.
And for Shenango, hopefully it's not going to be a one-week fluke, and they come out and lay an egg. But they did figure something out. McConnell, they were talking about him, and we got to see the full force of him tonight.
Big thanks, as always, to Coach McCutcheon and to Coach Graham as well. So gracious to us, getting this information and willing to chat with us always as well. Your final score one last time, 24-0 for in favor of Shenango over Mohawk. For the entire SportsNet crew, I'm James Dotson saying so long, and stay tuned. 3 games next week. Thursday night football, Union hosting Riverside, and then the doubleheader Friday, Mohawk against Elwood City here at home, and the other game, Shenango hosting Northgate. 24-0 your final. We'll talk to you next week on the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County Sports.